Hello. Hi. Oh fuck, I don't have my water. Shit, hold on, I'll be right back. Uh, I'm glad you think so, Saturn. I am liking that that the more that I learn of the world and the game, that this just was a better and better, like, it was just a good take. But before the stream actually begins, before we start playing, I was looking through the patch notes that came out for Helldivers today. His general absence of self-knowledge contrasted with his confidence in his interactions is palpable. If I would have known anything better, I would have given him a frown. I would have given a Kim a frown. I know I was trying to do the meme one for one, but I would have absolutely given Kim a frown. Um, that's almost a little too close. Stream elements there. Dashboard. Tools overlays that. Let's move you just a bit off. Save. Excellent. But the patch notes, that's the thing about Arrowhead, is that, like, that's why I find it difficult to say I outright hate them, because as much as they mess up, they keep at it. It does not matter how bad it gets, they will still work on the game. They're not abandoning it, which is one of the most admirable things that I can think of. That they just don't give up on it and they keep trucking. Uh, I didn't know that a patch had come out today until I was looking at Reddit on my phone and saw that just there was a meme of the Hitler is dead meme where they're reading the newspapers that say that, and it was in a reference to the Vox engines. So I went to where the Vox engine fixes are on the thing, and they have reduced health from 11,000 down to 9,000. Reduced max turn angle of its upper body so it cannot turn as fast as it could previously, from 180 degrees down to 140. Reduce health of their cannon turrets from 8,000 down to 3,500. Reduce the armor of their cannon turrets from 5 to 4. So, can you actually destroy them now? Reduce durable on cannon turrets from 1 to 0.7. Increase damage of cannon turret's explosion to significantly hurt the Vox engine when it dies. Um, and I've skipped one. They uninstall the underpants, which allow them to leap a tall building. Okay. I was not aware of that one. But there's one thing that has made this patch already so worth it. I have been saying every time that the Vox engine comes up, I've been saying that it is a well-designed enemy, that I do not mind it. It's just that it is no longer a well-designed enemy whenever there's fucking 10. And ladies and gentlemen, the amount of Vox engines allowed to be active at the same time has been limited to 3. Holy shit. I can, like, I wonder how much of a difference that would have made during the invasion of Cyberstan. Like, I genuinely wonder if there would have been a noticeable difference in our liberation of Cyberstan. Level 10 would have been doable. Maybe. It was. Uh, More power to the Helldivers who were actually able to do D10 on Cyberstan. But why don't we go ahead and stop beating around the bush and start doing the disco Elysium. I have 0 achievements in this game so far. Okay. Oh, I have to. Oh, okay. Uh, that. Audio. That. Okay. So, being unable to outrun enemies in Helldivers is not as much of a concern when you are not constantly surrounded. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, can y'all hear the game? Seeing is a different matter because I actually have to set over... that's game audio. Okay, cool. So that is working. I have learned about, probably something that I should have done a while ago, but no, yeah, because I made a audio source specific to the game audio. So now, like, I don't know, if I were to start, if there was like a notification or something else, or like Discord notifs won't happen anymore, you won't be able to hear them. Because right now it's just my audio input and this. Okay, so if I remember right, the last thing that we were doing is that it's basically we have to go... Otherwise it's Discord Elysium. No, precisely. So we aren't able to get the body down, which means that we need tools from the workers, which means that we might have to fight Measurehead, which I'm worried about. A helpline to the company that controls the drawbridge. Hot air rises from the sewer, sour, acidic, and strangely comforting. Did I pick up something? Chain cutters. Has there been any, like, chain link that I've had to break so far? I don't think I've been here yet. God, this game's pretty. Waterlock out of order until Wednesday, 7:15. Butter sign down.
A crumpled billboard reading, Samaran butter soaks in the canal. 2 ugly lines mar the bright countenance of the blonde boy depicted. The sign billboard has fallen on the waterlock, keeping it open, and thus out of order.
Try to reconstruct.
Judging by the size of the impact and the parallel lines of burnt rubber, the cause was probably a motor vehicle.
Huh. Oh. Huh. Battered buttered his muttered through his nutter butter. Okay.
These look like the same tire tracks I saw earlier, in front of the whirling rags.
Look at the crater.
Side slip marks indicated that the vehicle was traveling up the crater at 35 kilometers an hour.
Roof of the shack.
The black marks on the roof indicate that the vehicle vaulted from the crater to the roof of the shack.
Slope metal roof panel?
The panel served as a takeoff ramp.
Alright, broken posts.
The vehicle soared through the air, hitting the billboard and upsetting the posts. Then it continued its flight, taking the billboard with it.
Okay, look at the sign.
The sign broke the vehicle's fall into the canal.
Oh, into the canal.
The Samaran butter billboard still looks freshly painted, suggesting it took the plunge recently.
I mean, yeah. Death Stranding on a car. It's still that size of a car moving at 20 miles an hour.
Within the past 72 hours.
Is this the... Well, no, the dead body's been out there for a week. So... Is this the getaway for the people who killed the guy?
Still speeding, the vehicle made a loop and vanished into the fog along the coast.
What's the model of this phantom vehicle?
There are two good candidates, the Caprice 40 and the Linear G22.
What's the Capri 40?
It's about the right size, and the tire marks look like they came from the skinny tires frequently found on that motor carriage. The Caprice 40 is a very popular model, with bank clerks, topping pie delivery drivers, secondary school teachers, cops, strippers dressed as cops, undressed strippers.
Why the Linné G22?
Very sturdy but light motor carriage. More likely than most to survive that jump.
That's school zone speeds though. Saw an Amish chick in a Mazda the other day. Isn't it like
The Linear G22 is not a particularly popular model due to its peculiar proportions, which the manufacturer's design team probably thought about for too long.
Isn't it like Amish people have like a chance to go off and do like be in the real world for a bit before deciding if they want to be Amish or not? Maybe that's what they're on. What now?
You'd have to follow the tracks to be sure. The lieutenant looks on, waiting for you to wrap up your analysis.
Hello, Kim.
Any theories about what happened here?
Reckless traffic hooliganism, some top shelf shenanigans. I want to meet the driver and shake his hand. Looks like someone was in a real hurry.
What kind of car do you think it was?
Okay, so the tire tracks match the Capri, but the Linné was lighter and could probably make the jump. 30-something, I mean, not old, not old, just older than the normal age they venture out. Okay. I'm gonna say it was a Linné G22 because I think the jump is the critical part.
That's quite likely, from what I can tell.
I have some ideas about who it might have been. I have no idea who could have been.
Oh,
It had to have been someone really cool and courageous. It was someone dangerous. Perhaps this is somehow connected to the murder. Actually, never mind. I need more evidence to come up with a list of suspects. I'm thinking that it might, because this is like highly reckless. So,
the traffic hooliganism? I hope not. Fortunately, we are not traffic cops. Should we get back to the murder?
try to come up with a convincing explanation for the driver's action. We should bring this driver to justice. Jacob Err known?
Somewhere
Yes!
in the depths of your alcohol-addled soul, you find a few threads that you can weave into a story.
This could have only been Jacob Err.
The tip-top tourney champion?
After the untimely death of dear friend and fellow racer Alfred Delatraz at Fjordhammer, Jacob Err was desperately chasing death on the racetrack, but death eluded him.
The lieutenant patiently listens to the words coming from your mouth.
After quitting in frustration, he became a recluse, a ghost driver, searching for death on the streets of Revachol, speeding.
Jumping canals at night? If I was Jacob Err, I wouldn't drive in Martinez. The roads are awful.
Shut down.
In conclusion, it's a colorful theory, but I don't believe Jacob Err did this.
No,
Should
we need to find this Jacob Err before tragedy strikes.
If we must.
Find the trap.
I'm not expecting him to get far with this, the lieutenant consoles himself.
Ah, hello, sir. How are you?
G'day to you, officers.
A burly man hangs out by the waterlock, carving up a generous serving of salami with an old hunter's knife. His eyes are fixed on a man stranded on the other side of the waterlock and on an enormous billboard that has fallen down into the canal between them.
Rumspringa is the running around the youth normal and joy before getting baptized. And most choose do it around 18 to 22, but there is no limit. Ah, gotcha. First things first, what are you doing here, man on the waterlock?
My friend Barry the Butcher is stuck on the other side of the waterlock. I'm keeping him company, and eating his salami.
How's the salami?
From the corner of your eye, you see a man in a yellow shirt and grey overalls waving at you from across the canal. He seems disappointed about the wreckage on the waterlock and the salami.
Damn, man, you can't just eat someone's salami.
Very good stuff. Anything I can do for you, officer?
Man on the waterlock picks the skin off a slice of salami and takes a sizable bite. Do you know what caused this wreckage?
I wasn't here to witness it, but those look like tire tracks on that sign. Weird, huh? Then again, plenty of daredevil drivers in Revachol.
He very
The
well might have.
words daredevil driver sound ominous to you.
Too bad it also takes a year and a day to repair anything around here. Especially a waterlock. The rest of the coast is closed off till then.
Do you know what's further down the coast?
Well, there's the fishing village, an abandoned fish market, a bizarro church. Not much use to the congregation, though. There always seems to be something wrong with it. Yeah, not really much else. Just bombed out ruins.
Can I have some of that salami?
Sure thing.
Oh,
Want
thanks.
some too, officer?
Why not?
Hell yeah! Yes! Salami acquired! Oh. Roy's Pawn Shop. Fast cash for faster times. Salami at work, bro! Hell yeah! Some kind of machine, an antique cash register? Bust of a woman, the plaque simply says DEI. In the dark, a film projector is whirring away.
A typical Martinez streetlight sits among assorted floor and table lamps.
Let your gaze run over the streetlight.
The light pole has been carefully cut, and the wiring has been redone and attached.
That was
to a
my
standard
first thought. I think
indoor
that is a
plug.
man.
The light buzzes faintly, but persistently. This would make quite a statement in your living room.
Is that a streetlight?
Yes, officer. As you see, it's in perfect working order.
His manner is casual, but his speech is careful, measured. He wants you to know that he has nothing to hide.
Where'd you get this?
It was brought to me to be altered.
We are not here to investigate the theft of city property. You have to admit it's rather clever what he's done with it.
Yeah. How much for the streetlight?
700 real.
Fuck.
A bargain, I dare say.
Are you out of your mind? There's one just like that on every corner. Even taking into account the risk of obtaining the light, it seems a bit steep. 700 sounds about right. I can imagine it wasn't easy solving off that street lamp. There's one on every corner.
The light has undergone 3 transformations, and every transformation, large or small, has a price tag.
What do you mean, transformations?
Well, there are the cost of removal and rewiring. The most important transformation is the light's placement among ordinary indoor fixtures, which has adjusted its morphological field. The light became suitable for use inside the home just a few days ago.
Okay, that checks out.
Why can I buy a streetlight? Mostly military wear. Okay. What do we have here?
You see rows of toy soldiers guarding the rest of the trinkets displayed on the table. Some on horseback, others in rags, others yet in bright blue uniforms. All are stern and unyielding in their duty. Try to find something pretty and cool here, then use it to win her back.
Win her back?
Yes, buy something nice. A figurine, Big men on big horses, clad in lamella armor and carrying flintlocks, the kind that would mow down a line of enemy soldiers in the blink of an eye.
Who are they?
Franco-Nigerian knights. I used to be very serious about these guys.
A long, long time ago.
Inspect the blue uniforms.
They're not all blue. These figurines also wear gold coats and caps, complemented by orange trousers. They are variously posed, wielding swords and rifles with bayonets.
Oh, wait, this looks like Rene, the old guy who was playing Petanque.
This is what the loyalists looked like, yes, at first. Then they wised up and got camouflage.
Are those royalist soldiers?
Which ones? Ah, those. Yes, they are. I find the paint job a bit gaudy, but children like the bright colours indiscriminately.
Inspect the figurines and rags.
This set of soldiers isn't meant to look impressive. A few have rifles, but most of them carry pistols. Some even shovels and
Nice.
tall sticks.
What are these?
You're probably talking about the revolutionaries, yes? Yes, they are soldiers, revolutionary soldiers. I think their poverty has been exaggerated for effect. When you place them next to the royalists, it doesn't seem like they could possibly win.
It's meant to give people hope, even we can do it. The contrast is meant to be disheartening, as it ought to be. It is impossible to win against the cohorts of capital. Capital. Ask my friend Jard, whose bitch it made me. I wish it was more nuanced as it stands. I cannot comment. It was meant to give people hope, even we can do it.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Everything you pick out seems faded, chipped, and sad somehow. Most
Damn it. Alright, sir, you've earned yourself a conversation.
It's not often that I see officers from the RCM in my pawn shop.
This man riding along with his bucking bronco of a brain.
What can I do for you?
His courtesy is not insincere, but he prefers being alone with his projector, just watching the movement of light across the walls of the shop.
It's shameful how insufficient the police presence is in these parts. Now that the RCM is here, tell me, have you had any trouble lately? Sorry, I feel like I'm interrupting you.
Oh no, not at all. I guess I haven't had many customers lately. RCM or otherwise.
Who are your customers usually?
All kinds of people come through here. Locals, travellers, people looking for a deal, people looking for a keepsake. People who are terminally bored. As you can see, I have a wide selection of goods for everyone to choose from.
Quite the collection indeed. Typical vacuous consumerist objects. Honestly, I think some of your selections are more tasteful than others. This business plan is all over the place. You should specialize, zoom in, recapitalize. More tasteful than others.
It keeps me entertained.
Okay.
Fuck!
He definitely is high. Whatever it is, you've probably done it, and many other things besides. But you can't cut through the jumble of sensations to get to the answer. Looking at his wares, talking to him, that might give you more clues. A guarded man like him wouldn't tell you if you asked out loud.
Do you know anything about the traffic menace on the loose?
Traffic? I'm sorry, officer, but I don't drive.
But didn't you hear it when the traffic menace drove over your roof?
Now that I think about it, I do remember hearing a thunderous noise the other night. Some
Hotboxing
kind
that
of
thing.
powerful electric vortex hitting the shop, and then moving on.
That sure narrows down our list of suspects.
Vortex sounds fascinating. Does that mean you don't have any idea who the driver was? I can understand how you would mistake Jacob for a powerful electric vortex.
Jacob Ove, the great tip-top champion. Yes, yes.
Do you think it may have been Jacob Irv who drove over your roof?
It's a logical explanation. I felt within that thunderous crash a soul plunged into chaos.
You might be able to aid our investigation.
I doubt it, but I can try and answer any questions you may have.
Thank you, Bird's Nest Roy. Know anything about the recent hanging?
I do my best to keep my distance from all manner of butchery. bad for business. Bad for everyone.
He doesn't know anything.
Do you think you could help me get a corpse out of a tree?
The corpse behind the hostel, I assume. I don't have a truck with a mounted platform or anything of that sort myself. Ask around the harbour. There might be some workers there who'd be willing to help.
Actually, that's all I
The
got.
pawnbroker's gaze is already fixed on the dancing colors.
By the way, do you happen to have any guns like the ones carried by cops?
Someone else came here earlier today asking the same question. I promptly sold her the gun you pawned a couple days back.
Oh, oh no! I pawned my gun?
This is a pawn shop, and it did feel as if you've met before. Oh God. The lieutenant shifts from one foot to another, alert.
At least now I know how I lost my sidearm. Was the buyer a policeman too? Wait, I sold you my gun?
You were adamant about getting rid of it, officer. Said you were undeserving of a service weapon of the Revachol Citizens Militia.
Don't worry, there's no way this could go poorly.
And I don't like keeping guns around the shop for long. Off the charts photon emissions. The unhealthy kind.
He's not telling you the whole story. It seems he's trying to spare you.
I feel like there's something you're not telling me.
You weren't quiet. Yourself, officer.
What was I like?
You were very distraught. You said the gun was a threat to your life and that you can't trust yourself with it tonight.
Oh,
And that you need the money.
God.
When I said that I don't normally buy firearms, you put the gun barrel in your mouth and sort of sucked on it. Then I agreed to take it.
Harry, buddy.
Very normal behavior. You must have been in great shape.
I'm so sorry you had to see me in that state. We don't have to... Hey, how much did I sell the gun for? I really should have killed myself. Maybe I still will one of these days. How much did I sell the gun for?
15 real.
The lieutenant looks from you to Roy, and then back to you. It's clear that he hopes this tableau might still turn out to be a bad dream. It's not, though. This has got to be the most. Wow. There's pity there, too. In case you didn't notice.
Happens to the best of us, I guess.
No apologies necessary, officer.
Is the buyer a policeman too?
She didn't seem like a policeman, although she kept referring to herself as a pig, which was odd. I found her interest in the gun a bit obsessive, but I was just happy to get rid of it, and of her. Truth be told, she was terrifying.
Right,
Okay.
so let me get this right. You sold your sidearm issued by the Citizens Militia, and now a civilian is running around the streets of Martinez with it?
Miraculously, his face does not reveal what's happening inside.
There's only one explanation. She must have been one of my rabid fans. Maybe she's a vigilante, wants to prove she could do our jobs better than we can. I don't like it either. What if she intends to commit a crime and blame it on the Citizens Militia? I'm sorry. I'm sorry I sold my gun.
Yeah, it's not good. I do hope we manage to clean this mess up somehow, while also keeping our focus on the murder investigation.
This mess, he means your mess.
Any idea where I can find this buyer?
My apologies, officer, but I have no idea where she was coming from or where she went.
A needle in a haystack. There is nothing you can do about it now. You'll just have to hope you luck upon her somehow.
Okay,
Of course.
I wanted to ask you, it's just something I'd like
Let
to
me
sell.
have a look.
I have this fascinating photo of a corpse here.
Anything else you're thinking of selling?
I don't know if it's broken. I don't know. I'll hold on to it.
Another time, perhaps.
Okay, so... Oh, oh. Oh. Yes. Harry, buddy. What possessed you, man? Yeah, I don't think I'd talk to this guy. Hello, sir. What's up this way? Hello. Ooh, a blat. Belly of the boat shines like it was recently painted. Looks up this. Hey, what's up?
Are you trying to sneak up on me? Come to slit my throat in my sleep?
Logic error. She is not sleeping right now.
Logic error, small child. I win.
Pig's come to take me out. Trying to snuff me out.
No, why would you even say that?
Then why are you sneaking up on me like that? It's not a good idea to scare me, pig. Not a good idea at all.
Okay. Where are your parents? Am I? Okay, fuck, I was one key off. Garden hose, this won't be of use until the snow melts. Balcony with a view of the yard.
What's
and
that
the
noise
hanging.
down there?
Oh, yeah. Chairs and tables eaten by rain and rot. Another splattering of bullet holes in this wall. Would you like to know, weather boy? Closed door, but you look at it suspiciously. Barrels are half full of rainwater. I want to possibly talk to them.
You see a young man on a balcony nursing a cigarette. His eyes have been following you for a while.
Not looking for any trouble, officer.
Why are you whispering? It sounds like you're already in trouble. No trouble for me. I just want to know what's going on. Too late, young man. Trouble's found you.
I don't want to be seen talking to the gendarmerie if that's okay. I just want to finish my cigarette.
Don't let him go. This could be your witness. The balcony has a great view of the whole thing.
Actually, the gendarmerie really needs to talk to you.
Is it really that important?
Yes.
All right, but make it quick. Once I finish this cigarette, I have to run.
Looks like you've got a good view of the Whirling's backyard. Could you tell me anything about the hanging?
I'd even go so far as to say that the view is a little too good, my dear gendarme. Do you have an estimate of when the body will be taken away?
Working on it.
We will remove the body as soon as possible. Now tell us, where were you last Sunday?
Oh. You already asked me that, didn't you?
Wait, is someone else investigating the lynching?
You?
No, not you two. Some more muscular type.
And when did you speak to this more muscular gentleman?
Muscular.
Last week? I don't know. Look.
He looks around the courtyard again. Snow blankets, the old patio chairs, and dead house plants, and all the neighboring windows are black.
A downy blanket of white to cover up the miserable poverty of the scene.
You didn't answer the question. What were you doing last Sunday?
I had a friend over.
What kind of friend?
It was my Sunday friend.
Makes sense. Friends are nice on Sunday. You don't have to work. You can just spend time with pals, watching rugby and drinking beer.
What's your friend's real name? Did he see something?
He doesn't reply, gesturing no with his cigarette. Under the dull and darkening sky, the neighboring windows stand silent.
Can you tell me your name?
My name? My name is Martin Martinez.
That's a fake-ass sounding name if I've ever heard one.
That's definitely not his real name.
You're not actually called Martin Martinez, are you?
No, of course not. Could you please lower your voice?
Ask him again.
Listen, I really need your name.
And I really need to finish this cigarette.
But he hasn't left yet.
Alright, we'll talk later.
No. We won't. Now, if you'll excuse me, I really need to get going.
Yes!
This isn't the place or time for questions.
Let's
Who
go.
knows who might be watching from the distance, hidden behind the curtains.
Hey, listen. I'm just trying to make things okay again. Can we meet again somewhere else?
For a moment, the man on the balcony seems almost vulnerable. Something moves in the depths of his feline eyes. Compassion and a hint of understanding. There's snow gathering on his hair and on his shoulders. A speckle of white against the purple that hangs loose on his slender frame.
I am sorry, but I really don't have the information you're looking for.
But, hold on, what's that? For a split second, his hand lingers, as though gesturing towards a stone placed right next to the front door. It's a sign.
Good luck with the investigation.
Bet. Later, smoker on the balcony. Hey kid, what the hell do you think that was all about?
He's gone.
We should run after him, see where he went.
No point in running. Tenements like these often have multiple exits. If he doesn't want to talk to us, then he'll know how to hide himself.
So we just give up?
He could be a witness. Him or his Sunday friend. Either way, we need to look into that muscular type who's asking about our case.
Gotcha.
He did leave us a sign. Did you see that? He wanted to draw our attention to that stone right over there.
Yeah.
If we find a way inside the building, we can ask around for his apartment.
Yeah. Is that a penis? Oh, good lord.
A stone like any other, lying in a whirl of sleet and mud. Maybe there's something under it. There's a key beneath it,
Aha!
rusty from the dirt.
This must be for the front door. Pity doesn't have the apartment number on it. This building has many apartments, and the man can be in any of them.
How are we gonna find the right one?
We'll just have to go in and see.
Alright. Let's get in there, Kitsuragi. Bam, 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 bam. Eviction notices and missing pets are plastered on top of each other. Flip up the glasses, the auditor. Filthy boho, probably a narcomaniac. More logic. This box is filled with cleaning chemicals and smells of laundry detergent. Old shoe rack, boots and sneakers, and old slippers. Apartment 12, a loud rumbling snore comes from within. Okay. Shower curtains are covered in some sort of slime. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. Getting kitted up to bonk measure. Well, I don't have a weapon, and I can't throw a punch to save my life. 5-pointed star on the wall.
This door has been closed with a padlock. A chalk-drawn number on the board says, number 11.
Examine
It's a
the padlock.
solid lump of metal, but the shackle is deeply corroded. A solid pair of chain cutters would make short work of it.
Ah, we have those.
Better whip out those cutters. You won't get very far otherwise. No reply. No reply. No reply. No.
Police!
No.
Police! Alright, I have the chincateos.
This door has been closed with a padlock. The shackle
There we go.
snaps like a twig, and the lock falls to the floor with a little thud. It should be possible to enter now.
Alright.
After you, detective.
Thank you, detective. We're both that. Oh, this is a nice little room. White Star, real lithography. Books a critical theory on the monstrosity as a capital and such. Wait, hold on. Am I... Okay, I am... doing that. Photos of revolutionaries posing with guns.
A plaster cast bust depicts a middle-aged man with impressive sideburns. The name on the plinth reads Kraz Mazov. Kraz Mazov, nom de guerre, was an economist and a theoretical historian. He was a leading figure in the Grad side of the turn-of-the-century revolution, where he headed the 9-day government. Mazov is considered the father of scientific communism, Mazovian thought, or Mazovianism.
Father Mazov, the hero of the working class!
Whoever lives here definitely shares your enthusiasm. There aren't many communists around, not after the revolution. Some youth still keep the ideology going, it seems.
Why does this tenant have a bust of Kraz Mazov in their
The
bedroom?
White Star, the photos on the wall. I think we have broken into the apartment of a young communard. How fitting.
Well, there was,
You hear someone walking around inside, rearranging the furniture. The walking stops abruptly, but no one comes to the door. You can feel tension on the other side. A poor communard, from the looks of it. The room is barely bigger than a closet.
This is the police. Open up.
Do I have to open the door? Do you have a warrant? I'm not obligated to open the door if you don't have a warrant.
Let's go. We don't have a reason to get inside that apartment.
It's generally easier to do things if you have literally any reason.
Fair. Number 9 is locked. Graffito says a firing squad from the ridge. Hello.
Give me a moment. The cold never does any good for my bronchitis.
Are you alright? Should I call a doctor?
I'm fine. Fine. Don't you worry about me.
You're still worried. It's very worrying.
Now, what do you want from me, policeman?
She's the cleaning lady. She knows the floor plan and the residence.
Who are you?
I'm no one. Just an old woman who cleans these hallways.
Do you live here?
If you can call it living. I have a little room upstairs right next to the coal room.
Okay.
It's barely bigger than a closet. But I don't complain, no. I have my bed and my aching bones to keep me company. And that's all I need from this world.
She hasn't spoken to anyone for a while. Even her sentences feel rusty.
I'm looking for a young male in his mid-20s, dark hair, skinny build, a smoker on the balcony.
Yes, I know who you mean. The scrawny boy who's always smoking like the devil, right?
Yeah?
Somewhere in the building, a child starts crying. You hear a radio tuned to a talk show and someone taking a shower.
What's he in trouble for?
He's going away for life. No trouble, I just want to talk to him. Do you know where he lives?
Talk?
What was so funny about that?
He lives upstairs in room 28. Go to the balcony. It's one of those doors there. He's usually home in the evening.
Thank you. We should go check out his apartment on the balcony. See if he's home.
I have a few questions about those apartments.
Ask away, policeman.
Is one of the residents on a vacation? Their mailbox is overflowing.
People come and go. I don't keep an eye on everyone.
Fair.
They probably just moved or died, hopefully somewhere else.
Who lives in apartment number 10?
No one lives there. It's been empty for months.
But I talked to someone through the door.
Impossible. I would know if someone had moved in there. Maybe it's those countercultural people again. Breaking into a house like it's a public space. You're a policeman. Be good and take a look, will you?
Sure.
Great. Young people. They're worse than rats. You know, always littering the hallways with trinkets and empty beer cans.
Who lives behind the padlock door?
Oh, that one is a scientist. A future scholar.
Oh, we broke in.
I think he studies astrology at the community college. Education's good. I always tell them to study.
Astrology.
Something to do with all those stars around his door. He asked me to leave his drawings up on the wall.
You mean the star and antlers? I think that's the symbol of communism.
The symbol of what now?
Communism, you know, like in the World Revolution. You know, like the ones who support the working class against capital. It's an ideology. It has some noble aims, but also been used to justify terrible bloodshed. It's for lewds who have no idea how economy works. It's a symbol for contributing to the demise of our noble state in the name of some made-up world of equality. Against capital.
Huh. I thought Revachol was the capital.
And that's all, thanks.
She mumbles some kind of a response.
Well, I guess we now have a reason to investigate what's going on in apartment 10. Hello!
You hear someone walking around inside.
This apartment is
Rearranging
supposed to be
the
empty.
furniture.
Did you break in here?
Excuse me? Of course not.
You have plenty of reason to enter.
Are you cooking morphine in there? Then open the door so I can verify your identity.
Oh, come on.
Well, that was easy.
That was smart.
Hell yeah, we got superlatives from Kim. Hello, ma'am.
Satisfied?
Oh.
My name is Marielle Charpentier, and I'm an agent with Martinez Realty Associates. I am not breaking in, as I have every right to be here. The keys, see?
Boy, there are a lot of different keys there. More than 20, at least. Her voice is really cheerful, despite her obviously hating you.
Do you want to see my ID as well? You can't legally ask for it, but why not? Want to see my residence permit too?
I don't need your ID, I just need to ask you some questions.
Very well, but please make it quick. I need to be back in La Delta in an hour.
What are you doing here?
I need to get it ready for the next lease, but as you can see, the previous tenant completely trashed the place.
I fucked it up too. Reprehensible. Who lived here?
It was some kind of a moribund old man who used to be a business owner. You'd think they'd make rent.
A sudden serious look crosses her face. This story didn't have a happy ending.
But that was months ago. Anyway, was there anything you wanted, or is that it? I'm in a hurry.
I glimpsed a foreclosed apartment down the hallway.
Oh, that's another huge mess. The former tenant owes us 3 months of rent. 3. We closed the apartment and planned on auctioning off the valuables, but... And again, I have no idea how stupid mistakes like this can even happen. But Ron, when he came to close the door, didn't close the neighboring door. And there's a hole in the wall. A hole in the wall. Can you believe it? And then the tenant ran off with his stuff. He's gone. The money's gone. Just like that.
The sum must have been puny. Oh, it irks her. The incompetence.
My money has also disappeared, I think.
Well, it does not disappear from my hands. No, I don't let it.
It could have been, couldn't have been that much money. These apartments look pretty shabby.
These apartments are perfectly fine. They have gorgeous architecture, a million-real view of the bay, good ventilation, neighbors, life, spark, and they are affordable.
Lady, this room looks like a prison.
I'll tell you, Martinez has a future. In a few years, it's going to blossom with artists and creatives and those radio computer wizards.
So wait, what happened with the wall?
Don't ask me what happened with the wall. I have no idea how we're going to find the
You can
time
tell she's
or
lying when her
resources to
voice
fix it.
cracks.
Both apartments are now unrentable. Both.
Alright.
Of course.
What do we have here? +1 to indirect modes of taxation? What? What does that mean? These pair and Ingersoll shoes have no lacing but a strap and a buckle. Due to their elegant and affluent design, they have been described as the most advanced dress shoe. So advanced, in fact, that walking through slush and mud does not leave a single trace on them. Affluent moneymaker man. Okay. Also, opportunity for you could tell she's lying when her mouth is moving. I kid you not, the politician who came to my work sounded exactly as fake. Yeah. Dude, I don't even, like, I didn't know that I was a cop, what my name was, or where I lived. What makes you think I have a cobbler?
Give me a moment.
I didn't find any counterculture people in apartment 10. It was just a real estate agent setting up the room for new tenants.
I see. I hope some good people are finally going to move in. This place needs them.
Yes, radio computer wizards are coming. They're gonna save the place and the economy. No one is coming. There will be nothing but squalor unless we start killing real estate agents. Lax women and sexual deviants. That's who'll come. I'm sure everything will be fine. This apartment building needs slow change. Imperceptibly slow. Radio
Oh, I
wizards.
do like wizards. And people like that in general. They have a lot to tell us about our fates.
Yeah?
She means clairvoyance.
Alright.
Wow, you work hard.
I do?
Oh, yes. You hustle. You're a provider. It's tough out there, but you keep it real and provide.
What hard work do I do exactly?
Look at yourself. You're a human pedometer. You must have walked 200,000 steps down cracked asphalt, mosaic, sand, and linoleum after you re-emerged. That is the sign of a hustler who never gives up. The world is harsh and people are evil. You didn't make it that way, and you won't let it break you. You ride.
I fucking ride till I die, bitch!
That's just what it's like. Life and death. But you got gills on your side, baby. Got those black papers with the faces of the innocents on them. You bring in the Franco-Negros and the Solas. It ain't easy, but you do it. Day in and day out. You didn't make the rules, but you won't lose. You're a cop, and a sprinter, and a money printer.
You could say I took some money from that Manana guy, too. Oh, and then there's that pawning stuff off of that suspicious Roy guy. I guess I made some gills, sure. But I took some money from
You
Manana.
didn't log that in as a donation either. You don't log any of that shit in. You're a straight
I'm
rider.
doing it well.
Yeah, you're in the sales business. Shake 'em for shit and then pawn it off. Law officer style.
I guess I made some gills,
Sure. And has it been easy? Is life easy? Have you not gone into cardiac arrest? Are you not about to have an anxiety attack or shoot yourself in the mouth? But you still hustle 24/7.
What are you talking about, man? The hustle has never been
ask
bad for
yourself.
anybody ever. It's all about the hustle.
Are you rich?
Yes, quite.
Get out of here. You're a pauper. You work harder than anyone. Almost rode yourself to the grave, and you're still practically a hobo. Why is that?
The system is broken.
Boo-hoo. The system is broken. The establishment is keeping me down. That's not the fuck yeah attitude you're used to. What is this?
Oh.
Why are you so poor?
I'm not saying that. Fucking taxes, man. Mandingo is about to move into these apartments.
That's right. 100%. Fucking G-Man's got his jam-covered sticky fingers in your pocket, stealing from you every time you buy, sell, walk, talk, fart, so much as sneeze. Aren't taxes almost non-existent in the Gossamer state that is Revachol?
Really? Every time I sneeze?
Every time you wipe your ass. They got their direct and their indirect modes of taxation.
Oh, Kier?
Sales tax, excise duty, extraction tax, alimony. One tax that doesn't even have a name. Plus there's the stuff people in other countries pay for. That makes them ask for more money from you. Here. Total tax duties add up to 98% of all your money.
No fucking way! I guess I'm a free market fundamentalist now. Are you sure? It seems like a pretty big no. I can't be a free market fundamentalist and a communist. This is helping me solve my money problem or making me into a free market type. I like these ideas because it's not something that I have to. If I opt in, it's not something that I have to do, but it's like a possible bonus I can get.
Here you go, hustler. Fight the righteous fight. Free the people. Keep it real. Keep it street. Keep foaming at the mouth furiously on the tax issue.
Indirect modes of taxation. First, if you have a side bitch ideology cooking somewhere, don't sweat it. Fighting indirect taxation from the Gossamer state is compatible with all creeds. It's cool like that. You're a cool anarchist now, unless you don't want to be an anarchist. Whatever, this stuff is a meal ticket in your eye socket, and let's see if we can steal some love back from the robber barons and the customs agency and the banditos of the Indians, into Celindian Financial Oversight and Competition Committee. Okay, I see. Kid was just like, what the fuck? Are you okay? Is that the hole in the wall? What's in the fridge? And money. Let's go. That. Yeah, let's go to the balcony. States attached to DC POV. Hello, sir.
The streets will
Ma'am?
flow red once more. A great torrent rushing down Rue de Esperance. You wait and see.
The streets will not flow red with anything. Who are you?
I'm Cindy the fucking Skull. What else do you want to know? Date of birth, blood type, the last time I was tested for Hep C.
We just want to know your name, little lady. Don't need to get that defensive. Don't you take that tone with me. I am the law. Let's start with your blood type and go from here. Yeah, but what's the last time you were tested? Yeah.
And here I was trying to be polite. Just can't win with you pigs.
That smell coming from her paint bucket. It's not
Piglet
paint.
voice.
It's heavy fuel oil.
Skull. What are you looking at? You keep looking off to the side. What are you looking at?
The lieutenant furrows his brow at another one of your eccentricisms. Hatred? Disgust? It's difficult to tell which of the two is more present in her girlish features. The woman on the boat does not notice her staring.
That Ozon whore. Someone's got to keep an eye on her.
Ozon is an archipelago 2 days' travel away from Rivershot. Its moneyed residents, used to posh restaurants and upscale boutiques, rarely have reason to visit Martinez.
Who is she?
Probably the Wild Pines rep. We should talk to her. She's a professional negotiator, though. I have the feeling she will be very cooperative while telling us nothing.
You don't know what an archipelago is? It's a group of islands.
You should take the lead. Ask her unexpected questions, you know? Do your thing. Don't be afraid to get a bit wacky. Throwing her off is our best bet.
Wacky is something I can absolutely do, Kitsuragi.
Good idea, piggies. Run along now. Fuck her shit up good. Impound that boat while you're at it.
Oh, okay.
I'd like to watch her swim back to Ozon.
What are you doing to the wall?
Can't you tell? I'm painting a beautiful mural, an aereo graffitio visible from low orbit. I haven't really started it yet. I'm waiting for the right words.
So you don't know what to write?
Have you ever tried your hand at graffitio? When faced with a blank wall, most people write unimaginative stuff, like pigs go home and Mona was here. We rarely see pigs round here, though. Just union cards. And my name's not Mona, so...
She wants it to be something true and total.
Why are you so committed to defacing the building?
This place is severely lacking in havoc. Not even the occasional trash can fire to break up the tedium. I thought I'd mix it up, you know. Summon the forces of crime and social chaos with a wall-sized invitation.
Alright, I have an opinion on this. Want to hear it?
Yeah?
I love public art. Don't mind us. Keep doing what you're doing.
Thanks. I'm sure the inspiration will come to me now that I have an official RCM stamp of approval.
She means the opposite.
But I do like public art.
You've lessened her desire to deface the building.
Fuck! Do you know anything about the recent murder?
I ain't no snitch, pigstein. Go forth and forage in someone else's shit. No shortage of squealers in these parts.
Actually, there is a shortage of people who talk to us in a normal, calm, informative manner.
Yeah, tell him, Kim.
We weren't put on this earth to make your life pleasant, fucko.
Is that heavy fuel oil?
Red-dyed heavy fuel oil, intended for exclusive use in government vehicles, to be precise.
What did you think I was using? Aquarels? Sucked it out of a cop's fuel tank myself. Back in Jamrock.
She really did it. She's proud of it too.
That's some clever cultural commentary.
You ain't seen nothing yet, piggy boo.
Am I in? Is that an in?
Watch your back,
Fuck.
Ungulate. You've got eyes on you.
Alright. Alright, well, let's go in here. Oh. This is the coal room. Pants? Although these genes... Electrochemistry! God ass! Hold on, let's investigate. How does it differ? You know? It is a bit more shapely instead of like a flat board. That is a pretty good ass. Although these jeans look worn, the wearer must have had an ass given to them by the mighty Lord himself. That beautiful peach-shaped man ass has imprinted itself so deep in the fabric you can't but wonder if wearing them would start molding your own vague rear side into a more shapely form as well. Oh, I get it. Hindsighted. Pour l'homme never jeans. Okay. Clip that. You know who can clip that? You. Alright, so... Is that really all there was of the balcony? Inside the frame of a motorcycle and repair and the tools to disassemble it. Cape Side Apartments. Rue de Saint-Ghislain, roundabout north. Oh, wait, I was already here. Oh, I'm a... No, I went in a different way. Looks like there was more construction here once decades ago. Docking reserved for the residents of Rue de Saint-Ghislain 33A. Hello, ma'am.
A striking woman leans against the cabin top of her sailing boat, smiling as you approach. Her green raincoat glistens with droplets. A silk scarf is tied around her throat.
Good evening, officers. I'm Joyce. Joyce L. Messier. I represent the board of Wild Pines, the owners of the harbor. You gentlemen must be from the RCM.
Joyce L? What does the L stand for?
Dayton, my maiden name.
RCM? What is that? I'm a little foggy here.
I meant you, the Revachol Citizens Militia. The police.
What gave us away?
Nothing, honestly. I've said it to every drunk in town, and you're the first one who's responded.
Oh.
What is implied here? That you're a drunk? She hasn't actually said it to every drunk in town. It was spoken in jest.
I'm not a drunk. I'm a police officer.
Of course you're not. It was only a joke.
Good. Shake her hand.
I'm glad to see you here.
Like steel, there is strength there. If she wanted, she could sink her nails deep into your skin.
I was dispatched to handle a strike, not a lynching. Anything I can do to assist the RCM in this matter, I will, gladly.
That is good to hear, madame. My colleague will take the lead on this interview. I should let you know that he is recovering from an unusual medical episode. Very unusual.
Ladies and
But I
gentlemen,
can assure you of his ultimate competency.
Kim has just given us a green light to say all the most batshit options. We're going to take this opportunity.
There's a trace of irony in his voice. Mischief, even. This is a tactic.
I love you, Kim.
How interesting. I wish you a swift recovery. In the meanwhile, you have my full cooperation, and the full cooperation of the Wild Pines group.
You're on a boat.
Why, yes I am.
Not a lot of people have boats, are there?
Of course there are. We're on an archipelago. How else are you supposed to get around?
What do you mean? Wait, we're on an archipelago?
Yes, we are. We are on Le Caillou.
Caillou? I thought we were in Revachol.
We are. And the city of Revachol is on the island of Le Caillou.
Still, I haven't seen anyone else sail a boat around here.
I haven't seen anyone else drive a souped-up Capri Kenema motor carriage either.
Actually, that motor carriage has been specially issued to serve as a patrol and pursuit
Excellent.
vehicle.
Nice.
It's for crossing long distances in the greater Revachol industrial harbor. It's not a toy.
Neither is this. A toy, I mean. It's a machine for crossing long distances in the Bay of Revachol, between the city and the islands.
You need to make this lady admit she's only riding around on this boat because she's rich.
Yes, I do.
Before you do, it would be pertinent to ask other questions. Gather more info on this boat of
Go the
hers.
kill. Does she have a name?
The boat? No. It is called Cor de Lady 19 because that's the type of sloop it is.
The word "it" feels strange. Such a beautiful boat deserves a proper name.
Cool, but your boat really needs a name.
Okay. How about Cor de Lady 19? Why? Because it was manufactured in Revachol East by a company called Cordelechi, and its hull is 19 paces long.
How about Dolores?
Why Dolores?
I just feel like I just like the name for some reason. I don't know, it feels pretty.
Well, it means nothing to me. I think I'll stick with the factory name.
For
But thank you for the
GT40
suggestion.
answer. Okay, but what kind of boat is it?
It's a pleasure craft, a 19-pacer. It also happens to be rated for Category 1 racing. Though these days I mainly use it for business.
How do you like it?
My sloop? I like it a lot. It's the eel's hips, baby.
I'm enjoying this part of the interview. It has so little to do with the murder we're investigating.
I have to
I
go
really
in.
do, the lieutenant thinks. Is she thrown off yet? He's looking at the woman, assessing her.
Do you have a license for this boat?
Officer, I assure you I'm a highly qualified pleasure craft operator.
The crowns of her teeth are porcelain, white as the boat's hull as she smiles. Her nonchalance might be related to something called the Wayfarer Act, a law that says she doesn't need a license. Sly Fox, you're
Not
not
what I asked.
aggressive enough to harass her further on this.
Let's talk about the economics of this boat you're on.
Oh my, the E word. You mean to say that it's a symbol of conspicuous consumption? That I'm a member of the ruling class?
Precisamundo, class war time, baby! No, it's a symbol of our subjugation to foreign capital, the bad kind of capital. Precisamundo.
Detective, may I remind you that Mrs. Messier is a professional negotiator.
Biggest communism builder employee. Wait, hold on. What? Biggest communism builder employ critical theory 9 times. That's the first achievement I've gotten in the game.
Then what does that say? Does it say docking reserved for residents of Rue de Saint-Ghislain, 33A?
Ghislaine, oh, okay.
33A, this old proletarian haunt here. As I said, plenty of people drive boats, of all social strata.
Please, 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 please. Fuck.
She takes a sip.
It's gonna happen.
Okay.
Something is about to happen. In here.
Of course.
Nothing happens for quite a while.
Wave your hand. They will come to my head, from my head, the arguments. Wave your hand next to your head. It will help.
It doesn't.
Keep waving your hand slowly.
My, it's as if there's a tiny spinner on the side of his head and he's reeling thoughts out.
Except he isn't.
The lieutenant is satisfied with where this is going.
A thought is going to come out of my head and into my mouth, and I will say it.
Of course.
Keep doing it. Ah, fuck.
Lieutenant, I truly don't understand what is happening here.
I told you his methods are
I swear to
unconventional.
God, I'm usually sharp. I don't know what's happening. Why am I not killing it?
Your marbles on glass, dear. Don't worry.
What were we even talking about anyway?
It was quite a while ago, but I think, yes, we were discussing my fast, large, ineluctably middle-class boat. Good.
Can you tell me about Wild Pines?
What we do. I'm afraid I don't speak for Wild Pines as a whole. It's a giant undertaking.
There was a touch of discomfort there. She wants to merely represent.
So what do they do?
The Pines'
gonna
core
pop this
competency is logistics. Container shipping, freight, that sort of thing. See those airships there, blinking? Those are the shipping side of things. And that is the terminal. Another subdivision deals with energy, oil and gas exploration, offshore platforms.
The Wild Pines Group is one of the original Revacholian Indo-tribes. Companies awarded royal monopolies by the king, the suzerain himself, centuries ago. The king is long gone, but several of the Indo-tribes remain.
Who are the other Indo tribes?
Saint-Baptiste, Elysium, an unknown entity known as Brightest Star.
You're in good company, it seems.
Why, thank you.
How much money does the Wild Pines have?
I'm not at liberty to discuss the company balance sheet, but I can tell you that last year, the company booked more than 20 billion real in revenue.
That's it? I thought Wild Pines was supposed to be big time.
And to think, there are years when the group books losses in the billions. Wild Pines employs 72,000 people, all of whom have families that depend on their salaries. It is a tremendous responsibility.
Where does Wild Pines get all these billions?
They started as an exploration and cargo fleet conducting trade between the Samaran and Insulindian Isolas 250 years ago, when pine ships explored the South Seminese and charted Lomantang on behalf of the suzerain. Centuries of care, deliberation, and madness have gone into this endeavor. Vessels pass through the great unrest to re-emerge with apricots in tow. The logic of the system is totalizing. It's taken everything from its employees to build it.
It probably helps to start out with a royal monopoly.
You know more than you let on. Certainly it helped, but most of the original Indo tribes have failed or been absorbed. To survive, Wild Pines had to grow and adapt. No suzerain did that.
What does such a huge system want with a place like this?
You mean aside from being the terminal's legal owners? Who are responsible for moving 8% of the world's cargo?
You don't keep it moving, the workers do. The company is nothing without them.
We built this district.
Okay, cool. Who actually laid down the brick? You or the worker?
We. There it is. She owns up to it.
All the best parts of it. Rue de Saint-Ghislain, with its bastions. The plaza's Meteor and Mosaic. Even some of the old street lamps have been put back thanks to the investments from the WP. Before Martinez was swallowed by the industrial harbour, even before it was part of Revachol, long before Terminal B was erected here, the Pines built it as a resort for its Revacholian employees. A company getaway, for a weekend or a summer holiday. Then came the revolution. But that's another matter. I'm here to make sure the Pines can fulfill their responsibilities to the place they built.
With your help, hopefully, says her warm tone.
What can you tell me about this strike?
Everything. Right up to, but not including, trade secrets.
What if I want to hear about these trade secrets?
First, you'd have to repeal the Emergencies Act of Trade in Elements. That gives me the right to silence. It's quite the octopus.
An octopus? I will slay it.
Good luck is only kept in place by the vested interests of half the civilized world, including your own.
What the ma'am means is that the Emergencies Act and the RCM both get their authority from the coalition government.
You'd be shooting yourself in the foot, in other words.
But I am derailing us. You wanted to know about the strike.
What is your role in this precisely?
I believe the official title is Senior Labor Negotiator. In practice, I'm a grocery clerk. I relay the union's demands to Wild Pines and return with Wild Pines' counteroffer.
And how are the talks going?
They're not. That's the problem. The union stopped all negotiations a week ago, after that awful lynching took place.
Oh?
Now they won't even let me into the harbour. There's a 2-meter-20 racist behemoth blocking the gates. What can I say? The union employs a giant covered in tattoos. A racist giant. I guess that's part of their big tent organization now. Let's say I was not making the kind of progress I'd hoped for when I first arrived.
Okay.
And when did you first arrive?
I arrived 3 weeks ago. Yes, in the middle of February. The bay was still partially frozen then. I prefer to do these things on site, like the RCM.
Okay.
But the strike began in December.
I wasn't the original negotiator here. I took over after Mr. Gaumont hit a wall with Mr. Clare, the union boss. Mr. Clare refused to speak with Gaumont despite concessions he'd granted the union in prior negotiations.
This isn't the first time the union has gone on strike.
Heavens no. There have been 2 prior strikes. Both times the union won significant concessions, including overtime pay and a medical plan. This time their demands are more, I guess you could say, aggressive.
Ludicrous, even. It's meant.
What happened to this Gamon?
Mr. Clare told him to how did he put it? Fuck off, midget.
Whoa!
Gaumont is short of stature, you see.
Not cool.
Keep in mind, this is a negotiator Mr. Clare has worked with before, and who was more than fair with him and the Union.
Sounds like usual aggressive posturing.
What are their demands?
There are leaflets everywhere, and banners. What did they say again? Oh yes. Every worker, a member of the board.
Most of the workers probably don't know what that means.
I like it. I don't know about know what to think about that. Over-aggressive commie posturing seems like they have no idea about business. I like it!
Then you might also like their other slogan. Demand democracy.
Not hard communist enough for me.
Personally, I agree. It lacks the pizzazzo of every worker a member of the board.
What exactly do they mean by that? By it though? What's the demand?
It's quite simple, you see. Every time the Wild Pines group makes a decision about what? About anything really, it needs the signature of each of the 2,200 workers in its Martinez terminal. Just so you understand, this is but one of 22 terminals owned by Wild Pines. Essentially, not only are they kings of the company, they are also kings of the 72,000 employees of Wild Pines Group.
The king is dead! Long live the workers!
That may well be. It's not up to me to decide who is king, but as negotiations go, it's not a swell start.
What are you going to do?
I'm not sure. Naturally, I assume that was just their opening position, a hard-nosed tactic with a side of mockery. But there's been no follow-up, just the same nonsensical slogan repeated over and over again. And now, people are getting lynched, I hear. Behind the whirling in rags. A disastrous situation if there ever was one.
Excuse me, from whom did you hear about this lynching?
Yeah.
I first heard it from the bowyer at the gates. The one whose very name advertises his aversion to work. I think he said it was, "Call me mañana."
This checks out.
No, he's the guy who gave me like fucking a quarter. Scabs at the gate. Did you put them there?
The scabs? You mean the huddled masses of Jamrock, come to plead for work where the Union refuses to? If they were organized by Wild Pines or its affiliates, then it would be a company secret. I could not share it with you. Not right now, at least.
It's implied. She's open to discussing this matter with you at a later occasion.
Tell me about the Union boss, Mr. Clare.
Everard Clare is a man of the utmost integrity. If you can say one thing about him, it's that he always puts the interests of the workers first.
Really?
Of course not. Everard is fantastically corrupt. I imagine he has a thick, viscous goo where you and I have blood.
Is he that bad?
He is the most corrupt individual I have ever seen, and I deal with men like him for a living. If there is anyone more venal, more irredeemably nepotistic, then it's his twin brother, Edgar.
Wait, there are two of him?
Yes. Edgar looks exactly like his brother, except for that lazy eye. He also talks exactly like Everard does, and when one's term as foreman is up, the other takes over. It's how they circumvent the term limits, you see, with a funny little switcheroo. While in office, they've embezzled God knows how much of their workers' dues.
What about the Union itself, outside the Brothers Clare?
The Débardeurs Union was once a perfectly normal institution. 20 years ago, anyway. It must not have been easy to establish under the Emergency Act, but they did it. I can respect that. Organised labour at its best, as they say. Then something happened in the local chapter elections. The Brothers Clare came and transformed it into a... how do you say?
A mob. The Débardeurs are a crime syndicate. Sad as it may be, I suspect we'll be forced to cooperate with them.
Refreshingly honest, officer. The company has tried appeasing in the past, but I'm afraid our concessions have only emboldened Everard and his brother. And your opinion, Detective, if I may ask? I'm a curious and talkative person, you see. Would you say the Débardeurs Union is...
I don't know enough about him yet.
thank you for being candid. Sadly,
siding with
Wild
Kim.
Pines have cooperated with what amounts to a crime syndicate for 2 decades. However much you feed the wolf always hungers.
One more thing. You said something happened in the elections?
I'm glad you asked. There was a woman, the previous forewoman of the Union. She disappeared.
Disappeared?
Yes. On the last day of the local chapter elections, her daughter phoned in and said she wasn't running anymore. Or coming to work. Ever. End of story.
Eerie.
Downright haunting, if you ask me. The Wild Pines suspected foul play, but what could they do? It was a union matter. The point of the presentation is, these kinds of things happen around the Clares. Watch out when you're dealing with him.
Thank you for your concern, ma'am. We'll be just fine.
Of course. How else can I help?
What can you tell me about this lynching?
Quite a few things, I'm afraid. The information I'm to share with you includes sensitive trade secrets. For the sake of my employer, I have to ask for your names and badge numbers.
Fuck! I don't have my badge!
Of course, ma'am. We should have introduced ourselves. I am Lieutenant Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. And this is my colleague from Precinct 41. I'm afraid he doesn't have his badge at the moment. I hope mine will suffice.
How curious. Why is that, Detective?
Awkwardness washes over the conversation. The woman doesn't like this turn of events.
Remember when my partner told you I had recently suffered from an unusual medical episode? My lost badge is related to it.
I see. So, are you saying you lost your badge during the course of this episode?
It's possible after a night of heavy drinking, I lost all my memory of my life and the world. I could have eaten it for all I know. I don't remember anything. This world, this city, nothing.
Oh dear. I suppose this does explain some of the more curious turns in our conversation.
She must have been suspecting something for a while now.
As I said, ma'am, his technique may be very unconventional, but he is an officer of the RCM.
Of course, I sympathize. But I'm afraid I simply can't share anything more until I've seen that badge.
Fuck.
Hang on. She's a professional negotiator. She should be open to some sort of mutually beneficial arrangement.
What kind of arrangement would it be?
I mean, favors for favors. A dirty alliance of some sort. Consider this. Perhaps she has been planning it all along. That you convince yourself into colluding with her.
Pities my boat failure?
Easy. Just offer her a favor. Like I said, nice and dirty.
Surely there's some other way to demonstrate our law enforcement credentials.
I will be frank with you. If I'm going to break protocol, I need to be able to justify it to my superiors. They're going to want to see something very tangible.
You're in, but expect her to drive a hard bargain.
Like what?
Reports from inside Terminal B suggest it's a hub for the local drug trade. This is an open secret in Martinez. The Union controls the terminal, so it goes to reason. The company has tried looking into this matter before, to no avail. Perhaps someone with your authority and resources might turn over the right stones. Or you can recover your badge, though if I may be blunt with you, it sounds like that may be a lost cause.
Detective, a word in private before we continue.
Excuse us for a moment, madam. I'm in trouble.
Mazovian
I'm in trouble.
Socioeconomics. 0.000% of communism has been built. Evil, child-murdering billionaires still rule the world with a shit-eating grin. All he has managed to do is make himself sad. He is starting to suspect Krasmazov fucked him over, personally, with his socio-economic theory. It has, however, made him into a very smart boy with something like a university degree in truth. Instead of building communism, he now builds a precise model of this grotesque, duplicitous world.
Left-wing dialogue options give +4 XP. But so I'm less observant, but saying left-wing dialogue gives me XP. Shit.
This is not going quite as I hoped it would, Detective.
How did you hope?
Honestly, I was expecting you to use your unorthodox technique to keep her off balance, and not volunteer us to be her henchmen.
Oh, super not henchman.
This woman is running circles around us. She might have known about your misplaced badge all along, or she's simply an adept improviser. Either way, we've played straight into her hands.
He doesn't let it show, but there is a limit to how much the consequences of your unprofessional behavior can cost the investigation.
I'm sorry for putting us in this situation. I'll handle it.
I'm sure you will, Detective. Yes. Knowing this does not really change our position, however.
What do you propose? That we don't investigate the drug trafficking?
No. If there is reasonable suspicion, we must investigate. Otherwise, she could claim we are siding with the Union, or that we are on their take. We'd never hear the end of it. What I propose is, we ask her, then we investigate, briefly. But do not share the outcome of this investigation with her. We tell her it's done, and demand for her information on the lynching.
We could just, find my badge.
Oh, that would be fantastic, but do we have the time? The world is large, and your badge is 8 by 6 centimeters.
Camp, you're the best.
The situation might have changed drastically by the time you locate it. Time is of the essence.
You could request a new one from the station, but that would literally take months.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
You seem smart. I need something to give, someone to give me a lowdown on this reality that we're in.
This reality?
Yes, reality is your side case. An experimental side case.
I'm conducting a personal investigation into the world I find myself in. It's related to that medical episode. I have trouble remembering even the most basic terms of reality. No time to explain. Just give me the lowdown.
No, but please. A little context. We're not in such a hurry.
We have time for you to tell me why you need a reality lowdown.
Ah, yes. The episode. Sounds like an acute case of encephalopathy, now that I think of it.
Okay.
Don't be phased, madame. He functions perfectly well. He only needs a lowdown on all of reality.
We may be here a while then. Ask away, officer. I'll help however I can.
Okay, boys, let's get a lowdown
All
on
right,
reality.
We're in. I know these all look good, but begin with the first, okay?
Where are we?
We're in Martinez, baby.
Baby?
A casual term of endearment popular among the 50-plus crowd. It's a disco holdover, pay it no heed.
I'm a disco holdover myself.
Aren't we all?
She refers to your corresponding ages.
Mm-hmm. And what is Martinez?
Martinez is a district of Revachol. A very small district tucked away near the industrial harbour. North of the 881 and Jamrock. You would be excused for not knowing about it. Unimportant, they say. Forgotten, even. Shelled to smithereens during the Revolution. It has its charms, just not this time of year.
Tell me more about Martinez.
I'm not a good ambassador. I've only been here once before, as a teenager. Not a lot has changed. There are ruins, a terminal, fishing boats, reeds, boys with boxy shoulders. As I told you, Martinez used to be a province, a workers' resort before the city swallowed it and the artillery did its part. Now the reeds are the real star of the show here. The further down the coast, the wilder it gets.
Okay, you mentioned a sea. What sea is this?
It's not really a sea, it's the Bay of Revachol. And the bay feeds into the ocean.
Are we near the ocean?
Yes. We're on an island in an ocean, the world's largest body of water, the Insulindic.
Known to the early Revacholians as Les Immensités Bleues, the blue immensities, vast, lukewarm and unknowable, flowing in and out of sight.
What is the name of this island?
Caillou, as you already know. Imagine a pebble. A smoothed-over pebble amidst a great blue sea, misshapen, cracked. The cracks are the River Esperance. We're in the delta of this river, on the 6th branch, the Martinez distributary.
It is clear this pebble is of enormous value to her, and to humanity at large.
Okay, this Martinez, what's Revachol?
Revachol? Revachol is what you call a city.
What kind of city is Revachol?
Great kind.
As if it's self-explanatory, beyond patriotism, a fact.
What makes Revachol great?
History, detective. They built this city to resolve history. Our part in it, at least. Our centuries.
Okay, who built this city?
The nations of the Occident, or migrant workers from Seminine and Ile Marat, depending on your creed.
When was it built?
In the DeLorean century. 380 years ago.
And why will it resolve history?
They say it's where the terrible questions of our time will be answered. The tensions are highest, the fault lines deepest. By that I mean conflicts. Ideological conflicts. The stuff of men.
Why here?
We are standing on a fertile, self-sufficient island able to sustain up to 200 million people in the middle of the Insulindic Ocean, the world's connective tissue. It's where the money is.
So we're on the periphery, basically nobody's.
Speak for yourself, officer. I'm well known in certain parts. As to the place, you're right. We are 22 kilometers from the center of the world. That soldering iron is the Bank of the World building. The bottom floors are Insiacom. Coalition government, Insulindian Mission Command.
Silence. She lowers her hand. The water, the light. It's as though you're seeing it for the first time.
Where are we?
We are where we are. I have no truer answer to give, unfortunately.
This is one thought you need to complete. Where are you?
Was there something else you wanted to know? I remember something about a lowdown.
This has been informative. Thank you, ma'am. I'm sure my memory-impaired partner has many more questions to ask, about even more fundamental aspects of reality. Might I suggest not asking them all right now? Ma'am, Messier will be here later too, and tomorrow. Isn't that true, ma'am?
Absolutely. My commitment here is long-term.
But I want to know everything now!
That is understandable, but perhaps it's better not to eat all your candy at once.
Indeed. I'm always at your service.
Damn. That's all
Glad to have been of assistance. The little that I know. Anything else?
Do you know something about these tattoos?
That's the man who was killed. I'm afraid this is a discussion for once we've cleared the lynching question.
Why, how's you looking at a photo tied to the lynching?
Better not tie the fourth day to the back stay on this. I hope there is something else I can help you with.
She wants to answer the question. Protocol keeps her from it.
You seem rich. Can I have some money?
Is what you want to say, but it isn't that easy.
Why not?
Look at that lady. Take a gander. Squint your eyes, bub.
What nice fabrics.
Why, yes. Tucked away under that sturdy green raincoat, almost rustic in its simplicity, a silk shirt and matching scarf around her gentle throat, while dull orange pearls hang from her earlobes, red from the cold. Her light green eyes scan you, full of knowledge and worry, wealth and all its possibilities. These are the kind eyes of the rich man that seem to say everything is possible, within reason.
Yeah, so?
Now look at you, you misery-clad simian. barely able to tie your own laces. Your armpits are lakes. A scythe of booze precedes you. Your hair sticks to your forehead, and your underwear feels uncomfortable. You're poor. Poor as balls. You can't ask this person for money. You're too...
Ashamed? I'm not ashamed. What is this feeling? I've never felt it before. I'm a goddamn working man. I'm not ashamed to shake this leech for some dough. As I should be, for even considering it. This is a woman and I am a man. Yes, I should make my own damn money by now. No!
You think your little communism protects you from this feeling? No. The more demeaning it is to grovel at her feet.
As I was saying, if there's any way I may be of assistance, please don't hesitate to ask.
Say it. Can I have some money?
I am
Fuck!
sorry. It just doesn't come out of your mouth. What does is surprisingly eloquent, really. The last one, not the first three. Those are ape speak.
Get money! I am the scum of the earth. Oh my god. Oh, it's like Red Dead Redemption 2 summed up. Money. Those are ape speak.
Excuse me? I didn't hear you. Did you say money?
No, I did. Let's talk about something else.
Of course.
Oh my god.
Of course, Detective. Take care.
Hello, Kim.
We should think about calling it a day, maybe. The nights are still miserably cold this time of year.
I haven't paid the cafeteria manager for damages yet,
We should take care of that then.
but I don't have the money.
Let's talk to him anyway. An officer of the RCM shouldn't be sleeping in the streets. We'll figure something out.
Though he finds this situation frustrating, he is doing his best to not make you feel any worse than you already do.
How much money do I... Jesus Christ. God, I'm a mess. Such a fucking mess. Oh, Harry, what are we going to do with you? Oh. Quite a few people here.
You see a heavy steel door with a prominent dimple lock. It's painted blue. You immediately feel drawn to the color.
Touch the
Blue
door.
is for mystery. The cobalt blue surface feels rough to touch. The stainless steel door is flush with its frame on every side. Old cobalt paint, rough on the fingers. 40, 50 years since this was painted, maybe.
Try to push on the door.
The door does not
I wonder where
budge.
this door leads.
You do? It's a door in the back of the kitchen. Why do you care where it leads?
I'm drawn to this cobalt blue. It's part of the whirling in rags. There's something about this place that makes me want to know. Out of duty, we may find something pertinent to the investigation. Drawn to this cobalt blue.
It is quite pretty. I suppose we could look into it as a side investigation.
No, this door is a mega investigation. The door in the main investigation will merge into a stereo investigation. Yes, a mini side investigation.
Gart is the person to ask about this. The cafeteria manager.
Hey, buddy.
Can I help you?
I've seen something here at the Whirling Guard. a thing I need to talk about. I'm going to sing karaoke here.
What thing?
I saw a sign that said the mess hall is reserved for the Union.
Yes, not the whole damn Union, thank God. Just the nastiest and loudest faction. They come here in the evenings. Dumb, unruly types. Think they're big shit. But they're good customers. They place big orders and always pay on time.
We should find out who this Lord faction is, occupying the booth. Loudness means talkative, and we need info.
How do we find them?
We don't. We have to wait. They'll show up sooner or later. Men get hungry, even men on strike.
You glance at the clock on the wall behind the manager. Huh.
It's after 1600. The sign said reserve starting at 1600. Why isn't anyone in the mess hall?
Good question.
They're probably getting drunk or protesting something somewhere. Or laying low after the, lynching.
What's that?
They probably fucking killed that guy or something, and that's why.
Oh.
I have a feeling we'll make their acquaintance sooner or later.
There's a mysterious blue steel door in the back of the kitchen.
Oh, yes, that door, sure. There's nothing mysterious about it. It's just a door.
Do you know what's behind it? Do you have...
No, I don't have a key. I don't know how to get there. And I don't care either. It's not like I've been wondering about it for 10 years. It's just a frit warehouse, probably. Or some boring storage space with a bunch of old junk and dust.
He's attempting to maintain an air of indifference. It's absolutely not convincing.
I think you'd like to know what's back there.
Fine, okay, a little. But my job doesn't leave me time for wondering about one locked door in one of the cafeterias I manage. So I haven't opened it. I have cleaned the whole place 100 times over, though, after the animals. And I haven't found a key, so good luck with that.
There's something else I want to ask.
What?
By the way, you should come back to this thing-based questionnaire if you see anything interesting in the whirling later.
So about that money I owe.
Yes, have you got it?
How much do I owe you again?
A lot. A lot. For the room, drinks, and broken window, 130 real.
I was wondering if we could come to a sort of arrangement for tonight.
Does that arrangement include you paying me what we already agreed you owe me?
Kim is about to say something, let him. I will pay you back tomorrow. I'm an honest cop. If it's cold out, I'll freeze to death because I'm losing the stupid money game.
As a police officer, you must understand that I cannot take you at your word without evidence. Evidence being money. You can't stay here without money.
Hold on, I still have my key,
Good luck trying to use it.
Draconian measures.
All the locks have an electronic component. They have to be unlocked down here with a master key before your guest key will open the lock.
This conversation isn't going anywhere, is it?
Not until you bring me the money.
Okay. I might have something in my motor carriage we can use when you're done here.
I really didn't want to resort to this. The man is thinking.
Oh, Lieutenant, we're done here.
By the way, I'm going to sing karaoke here.
Absolutely out of the question.
Absolutely in the question. First we find a sad banger. Then we sing this place to shit. Your body is ready, sire.
This feels right. You belong here.
That sugary black rum stain on the counter makes you teary-eyed with joy. It's almost touching how syrupy and sticky it is. How long have you been up already?
Not now.
Oh, excuse me. Do you have something better to do than lust for sweet syrupy rum and lemonade? With a twist of lemon? Maybe lime? Maybe who cares?
I'm
Just
not
rum.
gonna lick the table. Hello. Oh. Alright. How bad is it? How bad is it?
Inside, You see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a puller.
I have something here we could sell. Look in the back, in the suspect transport enclosure.
Transport enclosure? Regular people just call it the cage. The cage at the back of the motor carriage looks rather uncomfortable. 4 shiny hubcaps are stacked against the seat. Their silver edges sparkle in the dark.
I confiscated these 4 a little while back. We can take them to the pawn shop down by the Martinez Canal.
Thanks. What are those things?
There are spinner hubcaps, frivolous things you put on your wheels. When the wheels come to a stop, the caps keep on spinning. There's no real use for them, it's just for vanity.
What do you mean you confiscated them?
A couple of weeks ago, I stopped a young man for going slower than the speed of traffic. Turns out he was some coalition official's son and high.
Isn't that corruption? So you took his spinners?
Mm-hmm. I took them and arrested him for driving under the influence.
Isn't that corruption?
I don't know. Is it? I was going to take them into evidence, but they weren't necessary for conviction. He never asked for them back.
Did you want to put these spinners on your machine?
No, that would be silly. I don't know why I kept them. It doesn't matter. I couldn't put them on this MC anyway. A cop with spinners. That would be outrageous.
Outrageously cool.
He flashes a smile, barely visible in the dark.
I'm sorry you have to sell them because of me.
As I said, they're useless anyway. I should have remembered I have these earlier.
But thank you.
Said something about, yeah, thanks. I appreciate your help.
The lieutenant nods as you take the spinners.
A magnificent hubcap spinners that Lieutenant Kitsuragi has donated to you so you can pay for your room in the whirling. They are slate blue and shimmer haughtily in the light. Kim, you're too good for me. I'm nothing but a sad cop. Damn it. You took pity on me.
Greetings on this fine night. What brings you here?
How come you're still open?
The pawn shop is always open.
Nope, still no clue. You obviously haven't been doing enough drugs lately.
Yes, we'd like to sell these hubcaps.
Roy takes the hubcaps from the lieutenant and inspects them. The spinners appear iridescent in the dancing light of his pawn shop.
Yes, these are very, very good. Did you defraud some foreign prince for them? Jump-a-mesk banger? No matter. I'll give you 200 real.
No one was defrauded or jumped, I assure you.
Of course. I meant no offense. 200 real for you, officer. Delightful doing business with you. Do come again.
Thank you.
What the? Oh.
Here's the 130 real you need for your bill. Do not waste it.
The rest is for him. To compensate for the pain of being separated from his radiant spin, the windfall is a small consolation.
Anything else you're thinking of selling? Another time, perhaps?
You know, there probably is a way that, like, you can get the money. I just don't know how. So that Kim doesn't have to sell his spinners. Kim, you're too kind for us. Hello.
Can I help you?
Got that money,
Yes.
I owe.
Have you
I
gotten
your
well?
Slams the bill down. Hope you choke on it. Here it is. Sorry for the trouble.
Great. Thank you, officer. That's all I wanted. Payment for services rendered. If you continue to stay here, I just ask that you please pay your nightly bill in advance starting tomorrow. The electronic lock to your room has been disabled till 9 p.m. tomorrow. Please pay for each night in advance starting tomorrow. 20 real per night.
Fuck, man!
I'll take a room here too.
Of course. Always happy to have officers from the RCM as guests. Anything else I can do for you? Another thing. Great. Yes?
Okay. I think I might be able to manage to scrounge up some money for staying here another night. Oh, they're not a thing I can climb. Fuck, man.
The door is closed.
Okay.
This is the door to the room you redecorated.
Good night, Lieutenant.
Just a moment. We should talk about our progress on the investigation. Let's go out to the balcony.
Alright, let's go.
The air outside is brisk. The lieutenant is silent for a moment. He listens to the traffic hum. Then,
Now then, we should talk about the investigation. But I also feel you're a bit hazy on the RCM. Our role here, our rights, our jurisdiction, basically.
I didn't know you smoked, Kim.
I have a cigarette every night when I go over my notes. It's something of a ritual.
I didn't know you smoked, Kim. Hold on a second, you look tough as hell.
oh man, he looks so devastatingly cool with that cigarette.
How did you get so cool, Kim?
You mean this? This isn't cool. It's an unnecessary trial of will and unhealthy.
Keeping the habit within the parameters he's given himself takes a lot of focus. It would be easier to simply quit. Yet, were he to quit, he would lose the cool factor. This man relishes his cool quite a bit below it all.
I think I might want to pick up smoking. Do you have any more cigarettes?
I apologize, but I only brought one with me. I have exactly one cigarette every night while going over my notes.
Alright, well, right then, debrief.
Yes. It's been a long and eventful day.
How do you think today went?
Well, we inspected the victim's body, so that's good. It was not easily approachable in that state, but we did it. I would say our initial inspection was very thorough, and we have solid leads to follow up. Then you shot him in the chest, which wasn't ideal, and we still have to get him down from the tree.
Oh.
By not ideal, he means he can't believe he let you try that trick and would be angry if he didn't feel the outcome was partly his responsibility.
I admit, I'm a little out of practice.
Being sober also tends to help with precision. But moving on to the interviews, we weren't able to find the union leader, Everard Clare, much less interview him. So that's on the to-do list for tomorrow. We talked to Joyce Messier, but didn't get any information from her. I have a feeling Joyce knows how dangerous the situation really is. We have to get her to talk to us.
Alright.
If Kim is emphasizing something this much, it really must be important.
Above all, though, today was exhausting. What's with all the running? You run a lot. Is that a standard Precinct 41 practice?
I don't like to waste time, you know, my mind moves fast, the rest has to try to keep up. I'm training for a long distance run, I want to raise money for charity. Yeah, it's just how we roll in Precinct 41. I don't know why I do things. I don't know why I do the things I do, Lieutenant Kitsuragi.
It's impressive, especially for a man your age. And in those hills. Nice shoes, by the way. I like the green. Goes with the orange.
Thank you. So what are our powers exactly, the RCM?
They're quite limited, actually. The power officers of the Rebachol Citizens Militia exercise most frequently is imposing fines of up to 1,000 real for offenses, in accordance with an interdepartmental schedule.
1,000? Why not more?
The RCM's primary role is to ensure safety. We are not really supposed to play any part in the economic structure of Rebachol.
Wouldn't that be an easy power to abuse?
Yes, although indirectly, as citizens can always request records from their local station. Officers of the RCM have been known to take bribes of less than the prescribed fine amount. It undermines trust in the RCM. We can arrest people, of course, but rather than bringing someone in directly, it's preferable to serve a station call slip. It prevents confusion and overcrowding.
Wait, how can you be sure the arrestee will show up?
You can't. Those who don't show up become fugitives, though, and have fewer legal rights when they are eventually caught. It's about power projection. Thus far, they seem to mostly show up.
I see, and if someone resists?
We are permitted to use whatever force we deem necessary, even lethal.
Wait, so if I kill someone while on duty?
You have to supply compelling evidence for why it was necessary to use lethal force. In these cases, your partner is usually your witness. Not a good position to be in, by the way. Internal Affairs handles these cases thoroughly, by cross-examining you for inconsistencies. It is hard to cover for anyone, which is for the best.
You ever killed anyone, Kim?
Yes. The last time was 4 years ago.
He says it matter-of-factly and moves on. He has internalized it well. It's just that. A fact. A self-contained past event.
Have I killed anyone?
That's an improbability. Perhaps even impossibility.
I don't know if I really want to know.
Precinct 41 is known for a higher-than-average rate of police violence.
What happens to the people we convict?
We don't convict. We arrest and send them to coalition government courts in Couron and La Delta. The prosecution works off our testimonies and records, which is why it's paramount to keep them.
And who makes all these rules? The coalition government?
Yes, the international community's mission in Revachol, and the moral intern more broadly. The RCM was formed by the coalition government to restore order in the international zone after the revolution. So we did. Now we attempt to maintain that order. No more, no less. Or perhaps it is better to say we were allowed to form. It's a point of contention whether the citizens of Revachol or the coalition government founded the RCM.
Say it's the citizens of Revachol.
Be sentimental if you like. Either way, the moral intern leases us the right to keep the peace in this city, and they will take it away if we misuse it.
Or if they think you do.
The moral intern, what's that?
The Moralist International are the world's largest political organization. You know who they are. They have been running this place after the revolution failed.
If I didn't know them, I really don't know. That's how bad it is in here.
Okay. They're a union of center-left and center-right parties across the Real Belt. Our coalition government is just one of its many projects. They also run the ICP, EPIS, most intergovernmental organizations in the world.
What do they believe in?
What do they believe in? They are Dolorians. They believe they continue the humanist project set forth by Her Innocence Dolores Day 4 centuries ago. Others say they are just technocrats.
Those others say they continue the humanist project set forth by Dolores Day.
Oh. What was their symbol?
Interesting question. It's a blue forget-me-not. Their motto is love, compassion, self-discipline. I think you can gauge what they want you to think of them from that.
Something kind and usual. Something almost self-explanatory. Something ominous.
Who's Dolores Day?
A historic figure? The author of the modern age? You will have to look elsewhere for opinions. The subject of humanism is too abstract for me.
What do you think of them?
The moral intern are a fact. I try not to have opinions on facts until they change. And it doesn't look like that's about to happen.
It is more than that. There's some kind of affection in him.
You like the moral intern?
Yes, I did, when I was younger. In my 20s, I considered myself a moralist. A blue forget-me-not, a piece of the sky. They're not all that bad.
That's another leitmotif associated with moralism.
But the years have changed that. I don't know what I believe in now. No, I believe in the RCM. That's enough for me.
I have an opinion on the moral intern.
Do you?
Things are bad out here, point to the city. We need them here, giving us the right to police in Revachol. They've done an awful job here. Have you seen this place? This isn't humanism. We are stooges of the world's biggest bourgeois organization protecting bourgeois rights. Immigrants, liberal fucking men are turning into... Oh my Jesus Christ.
No, we are stooges of the world's biggest bourgeois organization, protecting the people of Revachol. That's the hand we were dealt. Without the MI, we would be common vigilantes.
Yeah, vigilante sounds bad.
Sadly, it is what we already are to the people of Martinez, most of them at least, especially the Union. Vigilantes. I expect our job here to prove quite challenging.
The dying lights of the city shimmer below. Slowly, like luminous clouds, they pass on his lenses. The lieutenant looks at his slim cigarette, contemplating the next drag. This soldier is the highlight of the day for me, he thinks. This little stick right here.
They really don't like us here. And the mouth on that kid, Kuno. It's different inland, in Jamrock and the GRIH.
Why are they like this?
It's our fault for leaving this place to the dogs, to the Union, to the company, not daring to come here more often. This place has fallen between the cracks, the jurisdictions of our two precincts.
And Jamrock and the Grid?
We run this city. West of the river is RCM land. It's incredibly hard. Human beings are... But we are in control, and it's worth it. The organization works, our systems work. If they didn't, the city would disintegrate.
I hope our investigation will improve the situation here. At least do some good.
Me too. But I wouldn't count on any drastic changes in our lifetimes.
Goodest of the good cops. Really get Kim to trust you. Thank you for this.
Yeah, it's getting very cold now. Let's go.
See you in the morning, Kim.
The fan stands.
Anything I missed? Yeah, no, let's just go to bed.
The bed is cold and not particularly inviting, but it's yours. The sheets look awful.
Alright, let's get in there, baby. Oh,
The sheets
boy.
feel at once coarse and clammy against your skin. The bed sags beneath your weight as you stretch out and finally close your eyes. And then sleep. And then sleep doesn't come.
Why?
Maybe it's the bed's fault.
Check the pillow?
Its synthetic filling has separated into hard lumps. The pillowcase smells oddly.
Check the blanket.
It barely covers your toes, stretching over your soft belly. This is your body here, intimate and warm, breathing. Under your thrumming eyelids, you see a dizzying array of colors. You won't get off this carousel quite so easily.
Roll over to the other side.
It's a little better. Colors, scenes, and half-formed phrases still litter your mind. Part of you is still trying to solve the case, isn't it?
Who killed him? Who?
Something to do with... What was it that the lieutenant said? Union? And it's gone again. Your thoughts lost between the slowing brain waves. Your breathing steadies. A great silence washes over you until your eyelids twitch in your sleep and images start forming.
Okay. Oh. Oh. Okay.
Do you remember the scent of your childhood?
Bloated corpse of a drunk. What is this?
What it says on the can, Harry. Answer the question.
I was born in a hospital where people usually go to die?
You're not kidding anyone, Harry. You don't remember shit. Tell me, do you remember your wife's hand on your face?
Tell me what this is. I'm not answering before you tell me who you are. Said who?
You know who I am. I'm the bad day. The one where you ask her, and then later in the streets, wandering. It's the worst day of all time, Harry dear. And it's coming. She will hear about it on the phone. Reality will turn into a grotesque nightmare. This will be the last thing you did to her. Tell me, do you remember the love of your life? Do you remember the warmth of her thighs, between her legs and in her mouth? That's right, funky baby. And you just stood there. One hand on the bottle and the other on your dick. Watching her go. Let it all be dragged away from you. Tell me, where are your friends? Human beings have friends, Harry boy. Where the hell are yours? No, it's gone. 3 times gone and never coming back. You failed. You failed me. You failed Elysium.
What is Elysium?
Everything. The pale and the useless. On the surface. The outer magnetosphere. Burning, furious truth. 8,000 years of written history. You really dropped the ball, Harry. 4.6 billion people. And you failed every single one of them. You really fucked up.
Talked to you before.
No, Harry. You were just talking to yourself. That's all you ever do. Even in your dreams. And the act is wearing thin. The spots of the disco ball fade around you.
No, this is a dream sequence. Like, I think he's supposed to look like me.
You'll be back in those cold snakeskins in no time. Sweating up the bed. Stinky boy.
I can come back from this.
You're not coming back from shit. Thrashing around in that high conductivity state of yours. Bumping into things and acting like a clown. Who are you kidding?
Trying to solve this case.
You're trying to what? I can't hear you. This is just a word dream now. Jumbled up garbage. The pictures are gone. The bed rises to meet you. A thin, sleep-like state. More glass than velvet, grinding in your head.
So something is wrong. Sleep shouldn't be this bad, this dry, this unnourishing. There's something wrong with your thoughts. Some kind of new type of hangover.
God, there's another type.
Oh yes, party boy. And it's worse than the one before. Just think of the shit you saw. Here it comes too. So soon already. A silent alarm goes off in your head like clockwork. Barely let you sleep at all. Time to get those clothes on, Harry. Time to go to work in the shit factory.
Cool. I don't want to get up. I don't want to do it. Today's gonna be hard. Never read this. Revachal's Special Administrative Region, Le Caillou, the Insulindian Ocean, Coalition Government, Insulindian Mission Command, name after name, and none of them is familiar. They seem real, yet something is wrong. You feel like a kid looking at stickers on the fridge. Truvant, the Apricot Company, World Games 34. You can almost see your hand reaching out for them. Scratch at the corners, see if they peel loose. This feels like the most important of all thoughts, the one you must truly complete. Horseback monument. 2 for encyclopedia.
Good going, buddy.
Is that how it... Oh god, what the hell was that?
Oh, just a dream. You have ones like that all the time. You feel even worse this
the
morning
feeling of
than you
experiencing
did
something
last
for the
night.
first time when you actually haven't. Oh, okay. Interesting. What the hell's going on with me?
You mean, why are you so tired? Too tired and down to even think? It is worrying, isn't it? You can't be a detective like this. Detectives need to be able to think.
Why is this happening?
It's just that your heart has finally pumped all the speed out of your system, Buster. Time to get some more. Don't do that. Stay strong. The hangover will wear off. You don't need to keep doing this to yourself.
I need to get more than detecting is my life. No, I can take this. I'm not going to go looking for speed.
Are you sure? Ready to live as this pathetic shell of yourself for days? Basically, a week. Let's be honest, 2 weeks. Maybe 3. You won't make it. Half the town will be dead by then. You will be fired.
That's a lie. I can do this without the speed. Half the town won't be dead.
Suit yourself. Slow, sad shell man. See how you do without your spark.
To be more accurate, it's the feeling of known but unfamiliar. Okay.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, your face, adorned with the expression. It belongs in the new, the 3rd decade of the current century. Enough time had passed from the failure of the revolution that, for a fleeting moment, free market economy seemed like the ultimate, uncontested way of life for our species.
Okay.
Things were good. It was smooth sailing. People made gold and champagne-tinted interiors and facades to suit the times, calling this the new style. But more importantly, disco happened. Forget about ostentatious orchestrations. For Revachol, your city, that meant only one thing. Guillaume le Million. If it doesn't rhyme, you're not pronouncing it right. Out of the dazzling swirl of disco music, in an open-air boîte de nuit, somewhere in Revachol West, Guillaume's blonde mane appeared on the screen. He sang some bullshit. Then he made the expression.
So I adopted it. Why?
Everyone loved it. Maybe you thought some of the stardust would rub off on you. Maybe it did. Either way, it's all gone now. Only the grimace remains.
I feel the need to add a clicking sound when I make it.
The click is used to spur on a horse. It also features heavily in Guillaume le Million's regional mega hit, Don't Worry, Your Pretty Little Head.
Then there's Presque-Vu, which is essentially the tip of the tongue for a powerful epiphany, the frustrating, tantalizing sense of incompleteness, the brink of power revelation without real revelation. You see, that's the one thing that other languages have over us, to where, like, you know, they have words that mean these weird, complex things that we need, like, 5 or 10 words to describe. Like, Schadenfreude, the pain, the joy from watching someone else's pain. I mean, isn't it literally just pain joy? I like that these other languages just have a word for that common human experience.
Sometimes you like to add finger pistols to the mix, because, unlike Guillaume Le Million, you are a police officer. It's your nifty little way to say, I'm armed and dangerous.
How long ago was the new?
There is a vast ocean of time between right now and the expression.
I guess we do
looking
have
good
melancholy.
on you,
Well, yeah.
or anyone. 2 decades, if the calendar is to be trusted. Humanity has run aground in that time. It's a different world now. The
I guess
expression
it's like
is a relic.
that might just be like my framework for just having English be my native language, to where the words that like really are just one word encapsulation of something, like nostalgia, which is just a multitude of different feelings wrapped into one. That's a word that I know. That's a word that I'm very familiar with. But like déjà vu, presque vu, jamais vu, are all these other, like, we just don't have a word for, and so it seems foreign and foreign and interesting. Despite the fact that we do effectively have words like that. My brother did a presentation on Sonder. It has to deal with wandering about, I think. I forget. Anything else, like who I am? Why did I become a cop? Why did I jerk myself into oblivion?
You have some understanding of the near history of disco, plus the trivia you've picked up along the way. Episodic memory, however, remains in the dark. It may never return. You should prepare yourself for that.
Does this have anything to do with ostentations, orchestrations?
Not
the
really.
realization that every single other
must
person you
have
encounter
just
has a life
stirred
as
your
vivid and
mind.
complex as
They're
your
more
own.
like
Right,
a disco
yes.
rock band anyway.
Because my brother is extremely interested in how you can design living spaces to create community. Like he's studying a master's program for urban design, and he wants to create these areas which, you know, sort of push people into interacting with each other. Like, I mean, just like parks, little common areas. Before I started college, I took a trip with my family. Sans, my brother, he was he was taking a Spanish course over the summer, to Italy. And the way that cities are constructed in Italy is that it's like little streets, square, little streets, square, little streets, square. And there's almost always something happening in one of these squares. Sometimes these squares are really big because they have a cathedral in them, or they're like really small. It's just like a little, almost like a small little neighborhood within itself. Savannah, Georgia is constructed very similarly, to where there are just like, there's a higher chance for you to run into someone going around, like just doing your business. I think probably the exact opposite. I don't know. I want to say suburban design, like suburban neighborhood design, is almost the antithesis of it. But I don't know. It depends on the people that you're nearby. Maybe I just have a bias towards suburban living. Who's to say? I guess that's it then.
It doesn't have to be. You can swoon over Guillaume and his champagne-corked smile whenever you want to. Maybe some of the stardust will return.
Attempt to stop the expression from happening.
It's like
oh my God!
Snaps in you. A nerve ending. A thought. A sadness. Your face in the mirror is suddenly clean of the layer that had distorted it for God knows how long. Just like that, it's over. The running gag that your life had become. A sad old man looks back at you.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no! Fuck! When was the last time I saved? I think I'm actually gonna go back for that. I don't want to be a sad man. I want to be a sad man with a funny face.
Yes?
Okay. I just have to go through the dream sequence again. It'll be fine. That is fucking crushing. See you in the morning. Good night, Lieutenant. But then I'm gonna
The bed is cold.
crawl in. Okay.
The sheets feel at once coarse and clammy against your skin.
Oh fuck.
And then
Clip
sleep.
that. Just looking,
And
realizing the
sleep doesn't come.
why.
Maybe it's the bed's fault.
Roll
It's
over
a
to the
little
other
better.
side. Who
Something
killed
to do
him?
with
I
your
have thoughts.
breathing
Continue.
steadies. A great silence washes over you.
I have already talked to my ancient lizard brain. Caps locks. That's right.
Do you remember the scent of your childhood? Do you remember your wife? That's right. Tell me. Where are you? No, you failed Elysium. No, Harry. You were just told you'll be back.
Stinky.
You're trying.
So something is wrong. Oh yes, time to go to work in the shit factory.
What's up, Gon? I passed a check, which then made my smile go away. It was a nearly impossible check, but I succeeded, and then it just makes you frown.
Good going, buddy. Really? Because you feel even worse this. You mean, why are you so tired? That's not. Don't do that. Stay strong. Are you
I don't
sure?
need drugs. I don't
Suit
need
yourself.
drugs. I'm gonna see if I can figure out the origin of the look
A
again.
mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. It belongs
There we go,
in
baby.
Things were good. Forget about if it doesn't. Out of the dazzling swirl of this, everyone loved it.
gonna-
The
I
clip,
already did all
sometimes
this, which
you-
is why
there
I'm
is a
blowing
vast.
through it.
You have some Not really. It doesn't have to be.
Yeah,
You can
so
swoon over Guillaume.
I
champagne
got
tomorrow whenever
this.
You want to. Maybe
So
some
wait,
of the
is this game like a
stardust will
loop of the
return.
same day, or no? This is just another day. You at the end of the day, you talk to Kim about all the stuff that you learned, and then you have leads on which you could pursue the next day. So I attempted this check, a 3% check. I got boxcars, and I succeeded, and it's just like, all right, that's it. It's gone now. And then you just, it changes to you frowning. It's kind of sad. I have tools. No, I don't have the right tool, apparently. And I have to make 21 bucks before tomorrow. The big sad thank you. Is Detective Kitsuragi already downstairs? Oh. Okay. Morning, Detective. Or
Morning.
Lieutenant.
Looks like we can get to work at once. The Union muscle turned up. They look rowdy. We should talk to them.
What do you mean, rowdy?
I mean ungovernable. Martinez isn't exactly enthusiastic about the RCM being here. They prefer to be policed by the Union. These men here.
Okay. There is one. So, Dave repeating after itself. There is one thing I would like to stream. It would be something I would want to stream with Mr. Mangelo. Though I want him to play it more than anything. There is a mod for Skyrim called the Forgotten City. which is so good, they made an entire game off of the idea that they had in it, by the same name. I've played both. I think the ending of the actual game, there is an ending for the actual game that jumps the shark a little bit. It was weird, but I do remember liking it. But the Skyrim mod has a special place in my heart. I would love for Mr. Mangelo to play that and get his interpretation of it. I think he would enjoy it a lot.
Men who drink beer for breakfast? There's talk of an armed wing of the Union called the Hardy Boys, who are responsible for state policing. I think it's them.
What do we need to talk to them?
Everything points to the Dock Workers Union. The belt used for hanging him, tracks in the mud, the circumstances in Martinez, my preliminary information, which may, of course, all be wrong. But we still need to talk to them, and it won't be easy.
Are these the men Gart told us about yesterday?
I completely forgot. Sorry, I had a rough night's sleep. It's them by the looks of it. Loud and nasty, just like the manager said. One loose thread less to worry about, and one big problem to replace it.
There's so many of them. Maybe we should call in reinforcements.
That would just escalate tensions. No captain would sign off on it. Solving one murder isn't worth a conflict between the RCM and the Debarders Union. In fact, even the death of 2 detectives might not warrant an all-out war. So let's keep a cool head, okay?
Let's roll.
One more thing before we do. We don't have to talk to them immediately. We can walk right past them, continue with our business.
You saw the hat man in your dream, but you were wearing a hat and there was no hat.
Good. A power move. Purposefully concentrate on something else first. Yeah, streetwise. Zoom right past. Do it on your own terms. But aren't you curious to know what they have to say about the murder?
They're in no hurry to leave. They think they own the place. Anyway, I leave that choice to you. Whatever you decide is fine by me.
What are some checks that I can do again?
Let me handle this. Detective disorientated. Are you still wondering where you are? This is Martinez, in case you've forgotten. I advise you not to overstay your welcome.
Her entire character has shifted. This young woman is cold as ice.
The gardener.
No, I am not a gardener. I'm a legal counselor for the Dock Workers Union.
Oh.
So let's get to it. You're looking for Titus Hardy? You think he has information that will help you? Maybe he does. That's Titus. Talk to him. But know this. I'll be keeping an eye on you. No strong arming. Nothing official. The District of Martinez does not recognize your authority to make arrests.
It doesn't matter if you recognize our authority. We will make an arrest, if we have to.
Fair enough.
She says nothing. Her glare speaks for her.
What's your role in all this?
Like I already told you, I'm a legal counselor. Do you have hearing problems?
What if I want to talk to you, not Titus?
What you want is of no significance, officer. Don't test your authority. In Martinez, you are no one.
What are you going to do to me?
What are we going to do to you? The Union isn't going to do anything to you. It is not a crime syndicate. It is a labor organization.
Uh-huh. Goddamn right it is.
If anything, it is the RCM who do things to people. But we digress.
Why are you so aggressive?
Aggressive? You make your living enforcing violence. These people are just dock workers.
So you were spying on us, and now you represent murder suspects. Just dock workers.
Fucking tell them.
Listen, you moral intern lackeys. You're a mob, enforcing the unlawful privatization of Revachol. 20 fat men in the Occident are stealing it all, and you're their bodyguards.
Fuck yeah.
So ask what you came to ask, or get back to your commanders.
The privatization of the unlawful is not unlawful. It's cool and funny. Maybe you're just not historical individuals. I don't know where you heard that, but it's wrong. The RCM is principled and strong, unlike you socialists. I like that. Good start. Let's take it a step further. Armed uprising. What are the union's plans?
Look, a comedian. Do your job.
I'm
ask
getting
your
fucking
questions,
nerve pain with my
and
thumb
get
again.
out of Martinez.
Why?
Strange. It's as if people don't believe a cop could be a socialist revolutionary.
I should talk to Titus then. I think I should Guillaume le Million. I almost think it's better to I should start giving points to these. That's weird. I don't know what I should. I've got nerve damage in my right arm. It's why I have a tremor. It's also causing the skin on the tips of my fingers to randomly feel like it's burning from the inside. That sounds awful.
This is where you say your bed.
Alright.
Detective.
We need to talk about the man hanged out back.
Oh, this is about him. A real looker, that one.
You're sure taking your time, waiting for him to get ripe and pretty for you, huh?
Oh, he was a real pretty boy by now. Real hot stuff. Letting out that pretty boy smell.
Time to go to work in the shit factory!
I heard that in my dream!
Easy, boys. These janitors have a hell of a job cut out for them. I mean, I wouldn't go in there for $1 million.
You might want to start asking your questions now. It's not going to get better than this.
Do a head count first. Connect these men to the tracks you saw in the yard. Chances are they're going to match. Starting from the right. Boot size 44. Blonde man. In his 30s. Overbearingly masculine. Sitting on his right. Standard working boots. Size 45 or 46. Eldest in the room. Probably mid-50s. Smoker. Quiet. Across at the other table. Hobnailed working boots. Size 43. gang tattoos. Mesk or Sarah Maritzian in his late 30s, early 40s. He spent his youth in Villa Labos, a housing project in the Jamrock quarter. There were incarcerations, hard to say what else. The ink is fading. And then, standard working boot, steel reinforced toes, size 46, the big dick, wide at the shoulders and lean at the hips, rugby cap, fingerless gloves, and numerous scars, a little under 40. The emblem on his vest says Rowing Club. A little patch below it reads T. Hardy, Captain. In the far corner, standard working boot, steel reinforced toes, size 44, 40-something, non-alcoholic beverage in hand. You squint. Is that a plectrum?
Where?
On his neck. Forget it. It's not important.
What's a plectrum?
Let's call this one the musician.
And the little guy?
Size 41, with the light step. Not a child, after all. An older man with a rat face, mean, watery eyes, and 2 front teeth missing. In the middle, heaving and wheezing. Big guy. Boot size 46, deep marks. Probably carried the victim over. He, alone, is 130 kilos. Add the man in armor, and you could easily exceed 220. In conclusion, these 7 are the actors on the crime scene. The footprints were theirs, but there's a discrepancy.
Yeah, the odd soul.
Exactly. You've stood there for about 4 seconds, not saying anything. Hit them with questions. Where's the 8th Hardy?
The fuck is with you, fella?
I found 8 sets of footprints, but there's only 7 of you. Where's the 8th Hardy boy?
What are you talking about, madman? There's no 8th Hardy boy. There's 7 of us and we're all here. Or what? You want to be the 8th Hardy boy? We ain't hiring.
Actually, boss, we've been talking and we think she could maybe...
She? So there's an 8th Hardy, and it's a Hardy girl? Who might it be? Elizabeth? The gardener?
Shut the fuck up, Glenn! I do the talking here. Now what the fuck do you want, cop?
So let me get this straight. There is an 8th Hardy boy. It's a she, and you don't like us talking about her?
That's right. We're not talking about this. This is a private Hardy Boys matter. Nothing to do with your shit. And you're not cops here. Don't go digging around if you don't want a bullet in the back of your head. I'm watching you.
Good. We are all watching each other. Officer, your question.
Damn. I might not be bars, but I just like Kitsuragi's delivery.
There's no point in pushing it further, he thinks. This is already a victory. We'll learn more about this 8th Hardy sooner or later.
Yeah, let's just take off. Fucking got him, Kitsuragi. Let's go. Okay. Oh, it's raining. What a beautifully dreary day.
Hola, wandering man. How can I help you?
We gotta get past Measurehead. I am afraid that it's gonna be a long conversation about racism.
Body betrays your...
Yeah, Measurehead. His body totally betrays his degeneracy.
My body is unimportant, I'm with the police, and I need to get to the harbor.
That is precisely the negligence that has led you to succumb. You reek of it. An invisible sword of Valhall emerges from your throat. You cannot see it, but others can.
Enough. I
It
need
is
you to take down
making
the dead body
woman
or
in my
let me
company.
in.
No, you don't. You need to get another drink. Occidental.
Does this remind you of someone? The guy down there?
This is gonna get my ass kicked, but why not? I am the police and I need you to comply now.
Jerking motions. Signs of a late-stage neurodegenerative disorder. How far the Occidental haplogroup has fallen. You were once a noble and powerful race. You gave the world eugenics, electricity, and powerful weapons of war like missiles and aerostatic aircraft. You made great gains in metallurgy, race theory,
Close
and
enough. Welcome to
statecraft.
Pacifica.
You dominated lesser cultures. Like the deformed, you will be superseded.
It is, baby, yeah.
There is a button right behind him, just out of reach. It must be the one that opens the door to the harbor. This man is not budging. Let's hope his superiors inside are more cooperative.
Come on, were those jeans his when he was little? And they are running kind of low. Push them out of the way. So you're people that put that dead body up there, you people. Push them out of the way. Ow! Fuck my head!
That is right. You should leave the stage of history with dignity by inviting the other races to a great world war. Bring your troops to the Seminine Islands and to Boogie Street, and we will pulverize you. When you are gone, we will build a museum for you. The walls will be lined with bottles of Al Ghul, your beloved beverage. Inside, we will store the odes to homosexuality you call art, and your microcephalic skulls.
There may be a peaceful solution to this. You could internalize Meshached's race theory. He would take you as one of
Does
his
that mean I
own.
would have to become a 70s supremacist myself?
Well, not as such. What you do with a mastery of advanced race theory is up to you. You could reject the findings, sure, or accept them and become an advanced racist.
Advanced racist, Jesus Christ. You serve the Union, don't you? Aren't they white?
Don't be vulgar. White or not has got little to do with this. The race enigma.
Not your everyday racism.
Much
Advanced racism. Yeah, but you still serve them. How does that factor into your life?
Mr. Clare is a man of vision and means. He has the will to confront polycultural capital. Something your race, naivistic communists, never did. Also, to serve is noble. It takes discipline. Your petulant individualism has only contributed to your race failure. It is lax and moronic.
I'm no communism. Communism is pretty cool. Individualism is my jam. My jam is a mysterious fourth thing. Communism is pretty cool.
Idiotic communism is the single greatest contributor to your race descent. Everywhere around you, the fruits of its failure to challenge the world order. Individualism, rock and roll music, sexually transmitted diseases, above all, rampant multinational finance still reigning large. Tell me, where have you gotten your love of pathetic communism from? Degenerate youth culture? Rock and roll music?
Gotten it from disco, actually.
Offshoots of the Seminoles people invented disco while having sex under the influence of cocaine. It is a shame upon my race. But what is done is done. I am not surprised you enjoy it so much.
Are you saying
this has happened to many
the competitive
of the
racist has bars?
The inevitable cultural victory of the Seminoles race.
Wonderful. I need to enter the harbor now, or you could take down the take the body down yourself, maybe.
What you need is to come to terms with extinction and never getting that dead body down from the tree.
On disco. Drugs are bad, okay? Kim, what do you think about this?
I think this racist is better than the last. But the next racist will be the really good one.
That will be the...
That will be our lucky racist.
He will grant us 3 wishes.
Your pedomorphic friend has quick wits, a protruding occiput, and an indented zygomatic bone.
What the fuck is a zygote? Zygote is an egg. Protruding occiput. Occipital? Okay, so like his eyes are protruding and an indented. What the fuck
The
is that?
lieutenant does not flinch.
You should keep him close. The congenital defect of farsightedness does not render him a complete invalid. He still has the use of his mind.
Why are you not with the Hardy Boys?
I am not the first line of defense. I am the last. In addition, these so-called Hardy Boys are an effeminate clique of bodybuilders. Their company is spiritually degrading.
You pick up on something artificial in his tone, like he's putting on an act. This is unlike him. He is usually more himself.
There's more to it. What have you got against him?
Fine. They have recently fallen under
Is this the 8th Hardy
influence of
Boy?
a possibly sexually perverted female vagrant and a narcotics peddler. It's shameful.
Who do you mean?
Find out for yourself. Endomorphic blob.
Interesting.
Let's try it. Fuck. Oh no. Oh no. Ah!
How did this happen? Your little fist is in his giant hand, and he's squeezing it. It hurts.
You must be out of your mind, degenerate drunk. Say it. I am a degenerate alcoholic.
I'm a cop!
Your fist cracks in his hand like a ripe apple. Pain shoots up into your brain as he's twisting it more and more.
The words to the song have changed. Say, I am a violent drunk.
I won't fucking say anything. Oh!
Your hand twists in his grip and the pain blinds you. Still you press the words out of your swollen mouth.
Good. Now leave before you humiliate your homoerotic organization any further.
We still need to get into the harbor. We need help with the tree situation. There must be another way. I'd appreciate it if you didn't force us into situations where I may have to shoot random civilians, because that won't get us anywhere. I'm not even sure the one bullet my chamber holds would even prick that hug.
But I was fighting bad, unsavory ideologies.
We are not here on some political quest. We are here to solve a crime. Don't make the situation any more volatile than it already is.
How else are we gonna get through the gates?
There must be some other way. Let's go see the yard again. It faces the other end of the harbor. We're done with Measurehead here.
Alright, fine. I won't do it again.
Let's think of something else.
No. You should do it again. It's the last thing he'll be expecting.
Kim, I know I said that I wouldn't do it again, but something tells me that it might just work. way that we can get across that doesn't mean that we have to fight Measurehead or become a racist. So, you know, much like Hannah Montana, we would get the best of both worlds. Chill it out, take it slow, and then we can rock out the show. But unfortunately, rocking out the show is going to have to wait until next week. I would like to thank all of y'all for tuning in. This game is a joy to play. I recognize that it is a lot of me being silent and just listening, but the writing in this game is so good. It's just so good. I hope y'all had a good time. The VOD will be up very soon, and y'all have yourselves a lovely evening. Peace.